Aloha, this is Air Tiki 921 crew member. As this is a shoeless flight to a barefoot destination, the crew will move through the aisles to collect all remaining footwear for immediate and permanent disposal. Thank you for your cooperation and for listening.
Okay, back to the music now. Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, your coastal Americana radio station. Happy Sunday to you, everybody. We're getting ready for the big show coming up. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Here we go.
That I once met, smooth talker with an export cigarette. I don't believe I ever saw him without a cocktail in his hand. No one swings his on to the big band voodoo band. Yeah. Now he strolls through the city like a big old alley cat, with his pinstripe suit and a big bad voodoo hat. I don't believe I ever saw him without a kitten on his hand. And no one swings us on to the big band voodoo band. Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey, Hidey Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know, yeah!
Oh, yeah. Rise and shine, everybody. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. The chocolate bar is open for business. I got the beautiful hippie chick right to my side.
Good morning, everybody.
Doing all right this morning?
Fantastic.
The ambassador in the house, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, Flaz Noogies.
Hi, good morning.
Yeah, Larice and Lola.
Buenos dias, mis amigos.
Yes, buenos dias. Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We are back on Eastern Island time. We get ready to rock and roll here for the Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man. We have a big show for you. A lot of people coming in and out. And, of course, JBL Legends Travel Moment, news of the week, the travel news of the week with him. So we're going to get ready to rock and roll. Get you some Beach Buddha coffee, your Bloody Marys, whatever it is that you partake in, and get ready. You ready? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey, Hidey Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all we all wanna know. Yeah.
Ooh-wee. Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, your coastal Americana radio station, coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios in beautiful Harrison Bay to the backyard in Valley Center, Kansas, and to everybody up in Canada at the Rockin' Woods Tiki Bar.
You got it.
Yay, congratulations.
Rockin' Woods Tiki Bar in Canada, and it's
They're still
Ontario.
in Ontario, apparently.
Canada. Home of Verona Corona, not to be confused with Corona Verona.
No, it's Verona.
Or Chichi Bang Bang Rodriguez.
Chichi Bang Bang.
Chichi Rodriguez. Bang Bang Chichi Rodriguez, yes. There's another name we came up with. Off the cuff, if you will, but down in Key West. And, of course, our producer, Monica, who is always listening. Vacuum cleaner Tom is outside pulling the weeds.
All right.
All right?
Go,
All the
Tom.
plants and things that didn't make it, they got to go.
They're outta here.
Got to get out there. Got to get them out there.
He could come over to my place. That's for sure.
Yeah, so he's out there doing that, and our producer Monica says it sure looks like hard work out there. She's inside. And of course, Tinkerbell and Northeastern Nora, everybody up in Canada, and of course, we're always thinking about Miss Trudy. Good morning to you guys. Hope you're doing fabulous. The BAR in Memphis, Tennessee, home of the Bodyguard and the Ambassador Retreat, where only one of them can be there on the weekend. Okay, and
So far,
clearly.
It's required by law.
Yeah.
One of
Yeah.
us has to leave.
Yeah, according to Memphis City Ordinance, they're not allowed. Both of them are not allowed to be on the weekend there. So, Ambassador's here next week. Tim will be here.
That's right.
otherwise you have to get a permit.
Yeah, you got to get a permit. Yeah, so it is what it is. Beers and Buds Patio in Harrison Bay, Tennessee, home of the Goldens, and what a turnout we had there yesterday.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that was an amazing job they did.
Great party.
Yeah,
The annual Halloween party. I believe that was the 5th year they did that. They said.
I
it
think
was
so.
awesome.
We even had people from Alaska there.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
we
Well, what's up with
did.
that? Yeah.
Well, that was the new employee for the RV repair company.
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
The looks have put together.
Oh, I was wondering who those strange people
Just
were.
their first new employee.
No, you were the
They were
strange
saying the same
person.
thing.
Yeah, I'm like, who in the hell is that? And they're over there and it's like, what in the hell is that? You people are weird.
Gumby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Gumby.
Gumby. Come on now.
Bacon. Somebody thought you were bacon.
Bacon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is he supposed to be a bacon? Yeah.
That's what they thought.
That's what it is, you drunk bastard. That's what I meant. Yeah. But anyway, we had a great time at the Golden's Halloween party. And, good food as always. And,
Amazing food.
Yeah.
Amazing food.
I took my world famous turnip greens up there, and I believe they all got eat.
Yes,
yeah.
I
Yeah,
believe they
those were
did.
delicious.
Yes, indeed.
I ate like 2 plates full of
Same here.
Gartrell's beans.
Yeah, oh, my gosh.
Gartrell's beans are good. Yeah.
Now, the Gartrell is supposed to be down here for a whiskey tasting this morning.
Oh,
so
good.
A lot of people say stuff on Saturday night.
I know a lot of people say a lot of stuff on Saturday night. You never see or hear from them. 2 weeks later, it's like, yeah, I just couldn't make it. Couldn't make it.
I said, what?
Yeah, you was all excited the night before. I know. I just couldn't do it. Let's see here. The Treetop Flowers Patio and Tiki Bar located over in Queen City, North Carolina. That, of course, is Marty and Angela Gentry. Good morning to you guys. Happy Sunday to you. Rick and Pat's Backyard Oasis at Williamsport, Maryland. That's where Patty lives. And Patty with an I. Shy Patty with an I lives there. And Rick the Stick lives in a truck somewhere. It's probably got an extension cord somewhere plugged up to a truck stop. His show will be coming up this afternoon at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick. We should just call it that. 5 o'clock somewhere
Yeah,
with
that'd be
Rick the
great.
Sticks. What a great show name that would have been.
Just came up with the new one, huh?
Yeah, because he's everywhere, right?
He is.
Yeah. 5 o'clock somewhere
with
Rick the Stick. We should call it
I
that.
like that. That's
Yeah,
great.
I think that sounds really good.
Because he ain't been in his hometown, and I don't know how damn long.
Oh.
So, hometown licks my ass. Okay, it's
It doesn't have to be his hometown anymore. It can
That's
just
right.
be
That's right.
hometown.
Somebody's hometown.
Anybody's hometown.
5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Stick, playing hometown licks where you are.
That's a really long.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
I love it.
I'm working here. Working. Let's see here. CK Sunrise Villa in beautiful Stock Island, home of that guy in paradise, the most amazing man in the whole damn world.
He
Okay.
is.
Ask him.
Yeah.
You know they're about to hit 16,000 subscribers
Holy moly.
either today or tomorrow.
And, how does that work? Okay. What is it? How does
He's in an algorithm and it's just is blowing up.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, congratulations on your 20,000 followers in 3 days. Okay.
There you go.
And we appreciate that. His beautiful wife, Kat, and Brody. I hadn't heard a lot from Brody in a long time. Is Brody still there?
Yeah, he's
Oh
hanging
yeah,
out with his
Brody's
daddy.
king.
Yeah.
Brody ate
Brody
ice
runs
cream
the
the
place,
other
yeah.
day. Yeah.
I sent him a message the other day. I said, "Hey man, what's your Venmo?" That's all I said.
Yeah.
He never responded. So the next morning, I called him because that's how I operate. Like if I send you a message, you don't respond. Next thing I'm gonna do is call you. So I called him. He said, "What the hell's this? You just sent me a message wanting my Venmo." I'm like, "Listen to me. If somebody's asking for your Venmo, they're trying to send you damn money. Give it to them. It's a link to your Venmo. It doesn't matter if it's some guy you never heard of in
Timbuktu.
Timbuktu. Send him your Venmo information." So, I was trying to pay for our ride to pick us up at the airport.
Yeah, he's ready to pick you up.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, anyway. So good morning to you guys. Hope you're doing fabulous. The northern headquarters of Tiki Man Radio. That is the Paradise Way Tiki Bar in Indiana, home of Ed the Train Man and his beautiful wife, Pat, and of course all the grandkids, all 27 of them, and of course little Alec.
They're in an algorithm, too.
Yeah. I believe they are. Yeah.
That's a good one. I like
Yeah,
that.
talk about somebody that's blown up. Yeah, that old family's going crazy. It makes me nervous to stand next to them. When they're going to have a group picture or whatever. But
I'm not related. Just
yeah. But anyway, so good morning to you guys. Of course, that is Get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man Mondays, and that is at 6 p.m. Eastern Island Time.
That's right.
And of course, that's with Ed and Felicia, and the
Appetizer
Picture Girl,
Queen.
Appetizer Girl, and Ed Kubiak, and all those guys. So
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
doing a great job up there. Let's see here. The Beachy Shell Hideaway in beautiful Key West. That is, of course, where we hang our hats, and looking forward to being down to the Beachy Shell studios. Not 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2
Yeah,
weeks.
yeah.
This
Yeah.
is exciting.
Yeah.
we
home
actually
of-
have a studio to do your show in.
I've worked my entire life in radio to be able to go somewhere and just go in and sit down and do radio and not have to plug up a damn thing. Hopefully that's how it works,
Don't
I don't
jinx
know.
it.
I don't know. They've been teasing me here lately, having internet issues down on the island. Like Friday before or Thursday, the whole island shut down. No internet, nothing.
No cell service, nothing.
No cell service, anything. And then, B-Man was having a little bit of troubles on Friday night, so they're teasing me now, But I'm going to take my router with me. That works fine when we're in Panama City, as long as the sun don't make it shut down because it's so hot. But we're going to take
Or a
that.
cocktail.
Or a cocktail.
Yeah, or a cocktail. Yeah, big old
worry, Wally.
glass of vodka. You gotta watch that. I'm telling you.
Keeping you on your toes, man.
Yeah. Someday in the museum there'll be I have the old laptop, right? So someday in the museum there'll be the old laptop with the stickers peeling off of it and an empty bottle of vodka.
Well, you need to get the
And-
epoxy and
and
stuff
a
with the
date.
cup that's like tilted over.
Tilted over.
And
Yeah.
That'd be so cute.
Yeah.
That's a nice sticker, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
We can laugh about it now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's funny now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. The Southwest Florida Daddy-O Patio of the Seaside She Shed.
Right.
That is Dave Sines and Beth Travers. It's great having Beth Travers here, and looking forward to those guys. Bang Bang Shrimp going to be playing Thursday, happy hour act.
Yay, can't wait.
MFG is going to have the private event up in the Ready Room. I think it's
Thursday evening.
Thursday evening. I think it's $10 at the door or
Right.
something like
Yeah.
that. They're the only ones that's collecting at the door.
Right.
But the group, Mac Martin, Ray Boone, Beth Travers, and Denny Hoy.
Correct.
And I'm sure Dave Sines and whoever else they got it with them will be up there as well. So they're going to do the happy hour act, and of course they're going to be up there as well. So big time MFG presence this year for the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West bound. The Comeback Tiki Hut up in Minnesota, where you'll find the best mimosas on Sunday morning. You betcha. Shelley Forsythe and the crew. Z&G Patio in Memphis, Tennessee, home of our good friends David and Gina. Good morning to you guys. Rocking on the back porch of the Tiki Man Radio. The Paradise North, home of King David and Pat up at Southampton, New York. Is he coming down to Key West? Do
I
we know?
think so, yeah.
Yeah, he is. He's going fishing, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's going
David
fishing with
Grants?
flats. Yeah.
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 They're
okay.
staying with us.
Oh, yeah, very cool. The Tiki Balcony over in Sweden, home of the Swedes. They're supposed to be in town. Good afternoon to you guys. And JoJo's Northeast Sea Shack in Medford, Massachusetts,
JoJo's.
just outside of Boston. Are they coming?
Yes, they're coming.
Oh, man, this is going to be like a family reunion every year. It
It
feels
is.
to me like a family reunion every time we go down there.
It is.
Right.
But anyway, let's see here. Let's take care of our 10 o'clock sponsors.
Tiki Man Radio streaming live on the Island J Live Cam. Make sure you subscribe and hit the little bell for the notifications. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Tiki Man Radio. And because of Island J, all of this is brought to you by Island J, bringing paradise to you one t-shirt at a time. Island J is the official vendor for all Tiki Man Radio products. You can go to tikimanradio.com and click on the store tab and check out all the t-shirts, the hoodies, the hats, our world-famous coffee mugs, and more. That's Island J, bringing paradise to you one t-shirt at a time. This hour of the show is brought to you by Beach Buddha Coffee, the official coffee of Tiki Man Radio, the best roast coast to coast. Go to tikimanradio.com and click on the coffee tab and order all your Beach Buddha coffee. And when you do, make sure you use the code word Tiki Man and get $5 off your initial order. That's Beach Buddha Coffee, the official coffee of Tiki Man Radio, the best roast coast to coast. Reggae Wines, paradise is one sip away, which means good times and sweet wines. If you like sweet wines like I do, well, that is their specialty. Every sip of Reggae Wines takes you to a refreshing fruit paradise. Go over to tikimanradio.com and click on the wine tab, and that'll take you to the landing page where you can find all of the reggae wines. Put in your zip code and find out if it's closest to you. You can also, if you're in Florida, order online at lucansliquors.com. But here's what I suggest you do. Go to your local liquor store and tell them you want reggae wines. Go ahead and order a case of it, because you can get a case of it for under $80. That's what they specialize in, is good wines under $10. So a case is very affordable. Reggae Wines, the official wine of Tiki Man Radio.
That's right. And before we get into shout-outs, I'm going to try to see if I can go over here and see if I can fix this. I know we got a dark screen, so don't everybody freak out at one time. Let's see here. Here we go. There we go. And so I wanted to... we got a lot of new shirts over on the website, over on the store tab for Island J. He is our official vendor. And let's see here, 30% off. Purchase code. Let me see here. Come on, Jay. There we go. All right. So, and of course, we got the Ride the Peace Train new shirts with.
Yes, I got mine.
Mine's on order.
Yeah.
Mine's on the way.
And since the weather is turning, we've got the long
Yes.
sleeve shirts.
And I wore mine. I've worn all mine this week, and the new sweatshirt I love without the hood.
It's so
great.
cute. That pink is gorgeous.
Yeah, that's what it looks like
Yeah.
online. Do that again. So it looks a little darker
Oh, it was
online,
beautiful.
but it was actually hot pink.
Yeah.
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 She had it on yesterday.
Yeah, and we got these two over here as well. I know I was waiting all week long for her to complain.
I loved it. It's actually one of my favorites now. I
Usually-
absolutely, and it's not super bulky.
Right.
Yeah. I think even the neighbors yesterday commented
Oh,
on how they liked it was a better cut than the other ones.
And then Tiki Bar shirts are there, Tropical Country. And if you go all the way down, there's another tab down here to go to the second page. That's where you'll find the hats and
Long sleeve shirts, and the hoodies.
And the hoodies. There we go.
Cool.
So, Island J, bringing paradise to you one T-shirt at a time. And so check out the store tab. You can do that on your phone. For those of you that don't know that, and check it out. All right, who we got out there on Facebook there? Hippie Chick?
All right, so we've got the producer Monica, and she's saying good morning and happy Sunday
Sweetheart. Vacuum cleaner Tom.
from chilly Canada. I'm sure it is very chilly.
I bet it's getting cool up there.
And we got ZNG saying good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
We got Cynthia Massengale out there saying good morning.
Oh, good morning to you, sunshine.
Let's see, we got Freddie Questcard. He's out there. Good morning, my friends.
The man.
And Kelly, the concierge girl's out there saying good morning.
Good morning, Kelly. She's been in. I hope y'all been enjoying the local side of Key West show that's on Fridays at noon.
Yes.
We've been last couple weeks. She's been covering the haunted restaurants and haunted bars and hotels in Key West. So
It's been
kinda cool.
fun, yeah. Then we got Harold Booth saying good morning.
Morning, brother.
A minute ago, Alan Jacks Bowers chimed in and said good morning. No, he
Good
just
morning.
said morning.
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 Good morning.
And let's see, we've got the Beach Buddhas out there saying good morning.
Good morning, Beach Buddha Coffee.
And Manny Rico's out there chiming in.
Good morning, sir.
Ed Leonard and Kim Leonard from Key Largo / Miami.
That's right. Good morning to you guys.
We got Bobby McQueen, our island truck driver, is out there.
Morning to you, brother.
The beautiful Crawleys. Bill and Sean Crawley are out there this morning.
Flaz has the beautiful Bill Crawley coffee mug.
I do right here.
That's right.
See, Bill?
Yeah, there we
There we
go.
go. Now that the camera's on me, I want to show one thing.
Yeah.
I can chew gum and talk on the radio at the same time.
Wow, that's impressive.
Multitasker.
You really have came a long
I know.
ways.
I finally have gotten there.
Awesome. We got Josh and Kelsey Clark out there.
Good morning.
Good morning. Anthony Centula is out there.
Hey, good morning.
April Deanne Dalton saying good morning. We've got Bahama Brad. He is out there saying good morning.
Good morning. That's my son, and of course, Ellie Faye.
Yes, right. She's so cute. And we got the Captain Tammy Creech is out there.
Morning, Tammy.
Robert Maring saying good morning.
Morning, brother.
Tim and Patty Campbell. And they had a really good trip just recently. Did you see their pictures of Hell's
yeah.
Kitchen?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
That
absolutely.
is fantastic. I'm so glad they got to go to do that. I would love to go eat there too myself. That was pretty awesome. Well, Jason Whitler's out there.
Morning.
Barry D's out there.
Good morning.
And let's see who else we got on that other one. We got Dan and Rachel Ware is out there.
Morning, brother. That'd be Princess.
The Princess and Chop Liver.
Princess and Chop Liver.
And we got Maureen Wehunt. Good morning, Mo.
Hey, Mo.
Hey, Mo.
Good morning to Graham Andrews and Nicole.
Morning.
Good morning, Tinkerbell from Canada.
Good morning, Tinkerbell.
The Trop Rock Elvis, Bob Sheely. Good morning.
Thank
from
you very
Florida.
much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We've got Cammy's Grammys, Jody. She is out
Jody.
there.
Cammy
Good
Grammy.
morning. That's
Grammys.
right.
Grammy.
See, I said it right on
Cammy's
the video
Grammys.
this morning.
It's
Cammy's-
Cammy's Grammys.
Cammy's
Okay,
Grammy.
so let me explain to you how language works. Okay?
Here we
Cammy's Grammy means one.
Right.
Okay, she
She
is
is
more
one.
than one.
She is Cammy's Grammy.
She is more than one. Cammy's Grammys is a company.
She
Plural.
is the grandmother
Multiple
of
things.
Cameron. Who's
Anyway.
called Cammy.
Yes.
She had no idea the dialogue this was going to
Oh
cause.
my God. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
She's just a proud sponsor of Tiki Man
She's like,
Radio.
I don't care. Just call me over and over. Just
Yeah,
say.
Keep going.
just call me over and over. That's right.
The chat just blew up over that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And we've got Axie Lynn's out there. Good morning,
morning.
beautiful.
Good morning.
And good morning to Donna Cushing Cummings. She
Hey,
is out
Donna.
there.
Good morning.
Bob.
Good morning to Bob Cummings. Marty and Angela Gentry are saying good morning. John and Nikki Hall are out there saying good morning.
Happy Sunday.
And let's see who. Lauren Davidson. Good morning from Panama.
Good morning.
Good morning, my friend. I was thinking of you yesterday because there was a solar eclipse yesterday.
Yeah,
And I remember when you came up, we had a really good time. You
Yep.
know, when you came up before for that. Let's see. We actually didn't see that solar eclipse more or less here. It was, I think it was more visible somewhere else, but anyway,
No, really.
it was yesterday. Let's see. We've got Nathaniel Halls out there saying good morning, old friend.
morning. Happy Sunday.
And Steve Norsworthy is out there.
Good morning.
Reba Hubbard. Good morning,
Good
sweetheart. Haven't heard from you in a while.
Yes, listen, if you've never chatted on the YouTube, please come over to the YouTube thing because Flash thinks we need new customers and
Yeah.
he's always ragging me after the show.
I wanna
How
see
come you don't tell people they need to go over to the chat?
I was going to start doing it.
And I was like, I do. I say come over to the YouTube chat if you want
Right.
to see our ugly faces talk about it all the time. Been talking about it for 3 years.
Oh, good morning to Key West Chris, who just chimed in. Good morning,
Good
sweetheart.
morning.
I have a rough draft of the new song.
Oh,
Okay.
it's exciting. That's
We are
exciting.
not allowed to play it yet because
bummer.
it's still being mixed
Mixed
and
and
everything by
everything,
Ian
yeah.
Shaw. But I did get the rough cut of it this morning. I was talking to Chris through text this morning about it, and can't wait to be able to play it.
Absolutely.
And good morning to the beautiful Kat Ferrara.
Good
Hey,
morning,
Kat.
sweetheart. You're just looking marvelous.
Yes, and Ada Longo's out there chiming in.
Good morning.
And we've got Harold Booth chiming in.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, Joey Woods out there. Good
Hey,
morning.
brother.
And Steve Crago.
Secret
Secret
Agent Man. That's right.
I love Steve Crago. I was so excited to see him last year. And we got Crystal Carpenter is out there chiming in.
Wow.
Boy, we've got a whole full house
Crystal
today.
Carpenter and
Donovan Lee Carpenter.
I don't
yes.
think they love us anymore. We don't get Christmas
Yeah.
cards. We don't get nothing.
Yes, they do. They still love you. Well, say she's chiming in, so she must love you.
She just that
At
they
least a
don't
little
they don't
bit.
come to my birthday like I'm gonna live forever.
I know.
I mean, there was a time where Donovan would do backstrokes in the pool out here for hours.
I know. It was so fun. We had a good time with those guys.
Oh, and it's my turn.
Your
okay.
turn.
So, Chris Ferrara is calling in, or chiming in saying hi.
He called in here. We'll never. Well, that's the show, everybody. We're gonna turn it over to Chris.
He said he's told all the Dagai Warriors to tune in.
Yeah, they run around the island with cardboard swords. All of the.
I got sidetracked.
His warriors, they all have cardboard
Listen,
swords.
don't say anything. You'll piss him off, and it'll take a week for him to get over it. Okay? I'm just saying. He's very sensitive.
He's worked very hard. Oh, the bodyguard just tuned in, said hello.
Hey, good morning,
up
Tim.
early.
We certainly missed you this
We
weekend.
did.
Oh.
They almost made me go back since you weren't here.
That's right.
Ed Contreras has tuned in.
This is Tim Myers, a.k.a. the Bodyguard, a.k.a. the Ice Cream Man, a.k.a. the Camera Guy, for Tiki Man Radio.
Man,
I expect
he's
you to
everywhere.
Tune in to the Sunday
He
show
is.
with Tiki Man and the Hippie Chick and crew every Sunday beginning at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. What could possibly go wrong?
That's for sure.
Nothing.
I had to dispatch him last night.
There we go. There we go.
I had to get him. I had to have him go do his bodyguard duty last night.
Oh yeah, yeah. We got to talk about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got again Ed and his whole crew tuning in.
97
And he's
people.
really looking for someone that has a picture of you smoking a cigarette in your costume yesterday.
Oh really?
There must be one somewhere.
gotta be
We'll have to look at all of our pictures.
Hopefully not.
Monica's tuned in, and Verona.
Monica, our producer, who's always listening.
Jarek Wilkins.
Good
Jerry,
morning.
Good morning.
We've got, let's see, Patty Campbell's tuned in, said hi.
Shy
morning.
Patty.
No,
Patty
Campbell.
Oh, Patty Campbell. Okay.
The one that went to the Hell's Kitchen
Yeah.
with Tim.
Oh, Patty Campbell and Tim Campbell. Yes, it's not easy being Patty Campbell.
Bill Crawley's tuned in.
Good morning.
Morning, brother.
Uncle Alex. I'm trying to find some that we haven't already mentioned. Mary Jane Look.
Oh,
morning,
Mary
Mary
Jane. Well, she
Jane.
was. Now they came as Rip and
Rip and
Beth.
Beth.
Rip
Yeah,
and Beth.
They did
yeah.
a great job. They
Yeah.
looked really good.
They look great. Flies didn't even recognize Kevin.
I didn't
it took a
either
minute.
at first. It took me just
Yeah.
a second, but apparently they had to put a lot of mascara in his beard to make it dark.
Yeah.
It won't come out for a week.
Yeah, probably not.
He kept looking over at me, he's kind of smirking, you know. And I said, that guy
is
over
that
there, who is
dude?
that guy? And then I saw Mary Jane sit down. I went, oh, now I get it.
Yeah, I know.
We've also
great.
got Cameron's grandmother, Jody, of Cammy's Grammy.
Cammy's Grammys.
See, he just renamed you. You're Cammy's Grammy.
That's just how to listen. If you
That's how
swim
it
up,
is.
you know, back in the Tiki Island radio days, we had this thing like if you swim up to the island, right, we immediately put you to work, you know, and we give you a name and give you a job, and that's the same way it is here.
Yep.
Like Verona's Tiki Hut. It's
Yeah.
never going to get the right name.
The Rockin' Woods Tiki Bar.
That's it. Very good.
Good
Andrea Gartrell.
morning,
Hey.
Andrea.
She said they're getting things together and they'll see us soon.
Come on
yay,
now.
All
yay.
right. Good morning. Boy, she can cook too.
Oh, my
Well,
goodness.
yes, you
They make
can.
good eats.
Every damn one of them can cook up there.
Yes, indeed.
Certainly
Being
can.
Tim Campbell's tuned in, he said, "Good morning, crew. So looking forward to the SAC Awards coming up."
Yeah. Yeah, we can't wait for the SAC Awards and somebody gets their sack of nuts.
We have a new listener from Dat Guy Warrior. Nancy Shears is tuned in, listening.
morning,
Oh, well,
Nancy.
good morning. Good morning.
Make
Thank
sure you go subscribe to the channel.
That's right. That's right. It's not all about that guy in paradise. You got to subscribe to us as well. Okay. You know, you got listen. You know what's her name?
Nancy Shears.
Nancy Shears.
You got to break out your shell a little bit. Okay.
That's
it's
right.
great to have the warriors of that guy in
Oh, yeah.
paradise. But come on over to the island.
That's right.
You know.
We've
Relax.
got Island Truck driver Bobby McQueen tuned in.
Morning, brother.
And we have Manalo tuned in. Hey there, buddy.
All right.
Hey, my friend.
You know, I
Looking
want
forward
to give
to his concert.
I want to give Manalo a compliment. Okay. First of all,
He's a cool dude.
he is a cool
Yes.
dude. You know, we came up with this idea for the Ready Room, idea for the artists to make money. We had some stipulations. You know, you can't have anybody else in the advertising, like no other radio station and all that. You know, that'd be just kind of rude.
Right.
You know, but you know, it's like somebody coming over here with my ex-wife. What the hell? Get the hell out of here! You know. So anyway, but Manalo was on it, man. As soon as we mentioned, he's like, man, this is right up my alley. I'll take care of it. And he immediately created a link on his website. The link is in his advertising. Everything he does, he has been the most professional one out of this
Absolutely.
entire process that really has done everything perfect. So congratulations to you, and thank you for being you, brother.
Yeah, we got tickets.
Awesome.
We're going to go see it Friday night.
There you go.
He said he's listening to Tiki Man Radio, and he's got the Titans game on the other channel.
Multitasking. I was watching a thing this morning on TV about our attention span is down to 46 seconds. 46
long.
seconds.
Right.
Yeah.
And yeah, and that's what I was thinking. I'm like, bullshit. Anyway, so 46 seconds, and that's working its way into movies. Like, not, action scenes are less than 10 seconds clips and things
Right.
like that, and it's an amazing thing, because people are literally, they got 3 screens in front of them. They got an iPad. They got their phone. They're listening to a podcast. They're doing this, doing that, and the attention span has really dropped.
Yep. We have another new listener from the Warriors, Aaron Raggio.
Ah, good morning.
Make sure you go out and subscribe as well, please.
That's right. Thank you for being that guy in Paradise Warrior. He's the most amazing man I've ever met.
Yeah.
We have a hello, and she or he says, love the intro, Leah, Leagh.
Leah, okay.
Lee.
Lee?
Leagh. Yeah, Lee.
Oh, okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
And you said Kat Ferrara, and Patty's out there. Patty with Rick's eyes out there.
Awesome.
Oh, wow.
And shut
Got
the door.
quiet.
Whoa. Everybody went away.
Open that door. There we go.
And I think we've got everybody.
All right.
Oh, and April Dalton. I don't know if we said her or not.
Good morning,
We did.
sweetie.
We did. Well, all right. Well, let's get this day started off right the island way with some positive vibes right here.
Oh, 14 foot and 9.9. We drag it down to the lake by 5. And he'd show me how to tie one on. Put on his glasses, lick his fingers. Wouldn't be long and we'd have heavy stringers. That's what I think about now that he's gone. Is tying one on, not knowing what we'd get, learning much more than getting our lines wet. There'd be lessons on life. You're either wrong or you're right. Make a cast, get a bite. I learned it all from tying one on. I couldn't sit still or shut my mouth. I didn't know what he was talking about when he told me about the one that got away. I was 18 when it finally made sense. I missed a good one, and I was convinced that he knew it all. And I wish today that we were tying one on, not knowing what we'd get, learning much more than getting our lines wet. There'd be lessons on life. You're either wrong or you're right. Make a cast, get a bite. I learned it all from tying one on. I often wonder where I'd be today without all the things that he had to say. That tackle box was full of love and hooks, educating me more than any book. We were tying one on, not knowing what we'd get, learning much more than getting our lines wet. There'd be lessons on life. You're either wrong or you're right. Make a cast, get a bite. I learned it all from tying one on. We were tying one on. We were tying one on.
That's brand new right there from Mr. Jason Acey.
I got to have that on my boat.
And he chimed in.
Yeah, Jason AC chimed in just a minute ago.
Yeah, did he say, hey, thanks for playing my tune, man?
Yes,
He
of
did.
course he did.
Spinning
We
that
missed
tune.
some people before we left. David Krantz tuned in.
King David, man. Good morning.
David.
David Ramsky, he's another warrior. Boy, they all 16,000 are coming over to listen to you today.
Hey!
Fantastic.
It's because you made the mention.
Well,
and let's get
Now that
on
I
the
have
chat.
his Venmo, I'll send him the money, you know.
Oh, and I need to make a big correction.
Oh, okay.
I called Cammie's grandson Cameron. His name is Camden.
Camden.
Oh,
So
you
I
screwed up?
apologize.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
I
no.
admitted it.
Well, Tiki Man will never admit it. He'll just say
That's
how it
not
was
true.
supposed to
I'm
be.
just saying this is how we roll around here.
That's
And
right.
then Eric Smith, our other truck driver, is tuned in listening.
Yeah, well, good morning to you, brother.
Okay. I think I got everybody now.
That's right. It's 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Stick. I like that.
He said it is still my show, right?
You never know.
Well, you know, speaking of Rick the Stick, okay? Speaking of Rick the Stick.
Oh boy.
All right. Little family business here.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I think
Potatoes ready.
your name came up at the party yesterday because the hippie chick had some mead. And,
Yes, I've been allergic to everything alcohol related, and let's see,
which includes me.
which includes everything.
That was good.
That just happened this year, and
Coincidentally, that's me as well. So, you know.
Tommy Gartrell, our buddy Tommy Gartrell, had made a 2-year aged homemade mead, and I know you love it, Rick.
Love it? Are you kidding me?
He's a spokesperson for mead.
He is a
Always mead.
spokesperson for mead.
Yes,
mead.
that's true. But the
He brings mead to Key West. Who the hell does that? Listen, you got my underwear, you got my flip flops, you got the mead, right?
the exciting news about all that was I tried a little bit, yay much of Tommy Gartrell's homemade mead.
Yep.
And we tested it to see if I was going to have a reaction, and I did not have any kind of reaction whatsoever. So,
That's always fun.
hallelujah. Yeah, hallelujah.
That's
So-
always fun. You know, let's see what this does.
Well, I was prepared. I had my inhaler and Benadryl and everything ready in case I did have a reaction. But
God knows Larissa has tried everything. What about gin? What about this? Let's mix this. I'm
I'm
gonna.
like, no.
I'm gonna dilute it down.
Nothing will work.
She just
nothing.
wants an
And then,
excuse.
yeah,
to
and then they
lie
leave.
under their bottle.
They leave, and I gotta put up with it the rest of the night. You know, but so anyway, Rick the Stick.
He is everything mead.
He is everything mead. He had
Yes.
a buddy that
That's
has
who
a
your
mead company.
sponsor
I'm
should
like,
be.
listen, why in the hell don't you get a sponsorship with a mead company, right?
Right. Yeah, 'cause
You're
you-
so good at talking about
Yeah.
mead.
I'd never heard about mead until Rick.
See?
There you go.
That's what I'm talking
I didn't know
about.
what it was.
You know, if you'll just give me the information, I'll take care of the rest of it, okay?
Hey, yeah.
You know, I mean, help a brother out here a little bit, you know?
Just go outside of Las Vegas. They got a lake called Lake Mead. And I mean,
don't think
you
that's
can
the
drink
same
all the mead you want.
I ain't drinking none of that water.
Rick Hall is out there. He says hello.
Good morning.
And I want to give a shout out.
All right.
Congratulations to our daughter, Carol Myers. She's an official registered nurse.
Yes.
Yay!
Now what?
Now she's got to work.
Now the bank's closed.
Now the bank's closed.
Yeah, the bank is now closed. Good luck. Have a nice life.
Here's a parachute.
There's nothing wrong with that. You know, listen, the kids are supposed to get grown. They're supposed to get grown. They're supposed to go do their own thing. And it's okay. It's okay when you say, hey, you know, listen, we're coming over to your house for Christmas. No, I'm going to be partying in Las Vegas. All right? What? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care anymore. I'm not hanging up. I don't even put up the tree anymore. We didn't put up a tree last year.
No, we did put up a tree last year. I
Did
don't
we?
think we're not going to this year.
Yeah, the hell with that.
Yeah. Who cares?
Yeah.
I saw,
bah
you know,
humbug.
I saw the first Christmas commercial the other day. I'm like, damn it, it ain't even Halloween yet.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
Yeah, that I'm like, come on.
Well, the neighbor
Give us
over
some
here,
time, okay?
we got a neighbor 2 doors down. They've got Halloween on their front porch.
Now listen, the
And on their
speakers
back,
the
they're-
speakers on the tiki bar.
Well, hey, listen, if you're listening, the neighbors over there.
we
they
don't want
got
to piss them off.
Halloween.
We ain't even said hello yet.
Well, they got Halloween on the front porch and Christmas trees on the back porch. I'm
Not
like,
one
what?
Christmas tree, but
But
two.
two. I
That
was like,
business in the
what?
front, party in the back.
Yeah, I don't know. And of course, the Christmas tree stays lit 24/7. All right,
That's
on the back
crazy.
porch.
Nothing wrong with
crazy.
that.
And I was thinking, I put up the new wall, and it's got a double window over here on the other end of the bar. And I was like, man, I got to put up some curtains up there so I don't have to see that Christmas tree. But we did spend some time in the upper deck bar.
Yes,
Yes,
we did.
Yes,
Yeah.
we did.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice.
Laughing for no reason.
Yeah, about there.
And there's a poker.
Let's talk
table
about
up
all the
there.
stupid people in our life. That'll take us till midnight.
1 a.m. We're like, we gotta go sleep now.
I didn't stay up. I left them there, and I
Yeah.
went and watched Ancient Aliens and fell asleep.
But oh my gosh, did I have the best night of sleep in a long time when I
That's so
went up
good.
there
That's
and lay
good.
down.
That's good.
Sleep is so important.
Yes.
Anyway, so last night we get back from the party, and we were watching. First of all, how many of you out there in the chat
I'm not gonna be able to drink while he's talking. I'm gonna laugh.
has
so.
seen all the Fridays? It's the Fridays, the Friday,
Oh, the Fridays are my favorite.
Friday
movies.
after Friday, and the
No,
Friday after
It's
next.
Friday, next Friday,
Oh.
and Friday after next.
Yeah, yeah.
Those are the 3
If
movies.
you've never seen them, I highly recommend them. But,
Yeah, they will make you laugh till you pee
She was
on
laughing
yourself.
hysterically.
So Michelle, because listen,
She's never seen them.
I've never seen 'em.
Flaz is still waiting for Gunsmoke to come on every Thursday at 7 o'clock. Okay, so I don't even talk to him about TV shows because I know he don't watch them.
I just sit and look at a blank
Yeah.
screen, you know.
Listen
Hey,
to,
you turned us on to Hogan's Heroes.
Right.
Well, that's
You
true.
can't get rid of that.
We're up
Yeah, I know.
to
You gotta
season
watch it.
3,
I can't believe
volume
there's
14.
6 seasons of that.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, hold on now. I got to
Okay.
give a shout out to Paul, who is Tinkerbell's brother-in-law. He
Hey,
is
Paul.
a first-time listener and chiming in.
Well, welcome to the big show, Paul.
And he's not even a warrior.
Wow.
It's all on his own.
All on his own.
Yeah, Christopher's sending him a message right now. You need to come over here and be a warrior.
That's right. You should.
Yeah, Chris will sell you a cardboard store.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, come on.
Anyway, so and then there was Ted, the movie's Ted,
Ted,
the
little teddy bear.
the teddy bear Ted, right? There's Ted 1 and 2.
Pot-smoking
I haven't
teddy
seen
bear.
any of those.
She didn't see that either, so I
Those
made
are
her.
funny.
I was making her watch some of those. We was laughing her ass off, and then
Hey, I haven't seen it either, so
Oh, they're
it's okay.
funny.
We're still alive.
We're surviving.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Gunsmoke Thursday 7 o'clock. Comes on. Anyway, so then a phone call comes in from Memphis, right? And it's a pretty serious call, It's like, oh my God, that's horrible, that's terrible. I can't believe that happened.
And we're like, what?
What is it? Don't you hate that?
Yes.
And so a friend of theirs was at a Chinese restaurant.
They're having dinner.
They're having dinner, and somebody stole their truck,
Yeah, while
While
they're
they were
eating.
having dinner.
which happens every 5 minutes in Memphis. By the
Yeah,
way.
well.
But
That's
you
about right.
You really need to chain your truck up to a telephone pole in Memphis if you want it to be there when you come back.
He's a good chain too.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and so she immediately goes into calling Tim, and Tim calls them, and Tim's, en route immediately, like he's at the emergency center. He's en route to go take care
he
of
was
it.
actually at a store working, trying to get ready for another project.
That's right.
And
yeah.
he said, "I'm on my way. I'll take care of it." I
Now
said,
my
"Okay."
question
I'm on
is, I'm like, why the hell are they calling you?
Just call Tim.
I mean, if I'm in Memphis, somebody just stole my truck, I'm not going to say, I better call Flaz and see what to do. I mean, why didn't they call the police? I mean, I don't understand. And of course, she didn't skip a beat. She just went right into fixing the problem. I'll take care of it. Don't worry. Go back in and get your fortune cookies and finish your food. And I was like, what the hell? I mean, and it was late too. I
Yeah.
mean, it was like 10, 11 o'clock or something. I don't know what it was.
It's like 9:30.
9:30, you know. And I'm
But
like,
the
what
confused
the
look on
hell?
your face.
I'm like,
We're like,
why are they calling you?
Did Tim find the truck yet?
I don't know, actually. I haven't heard. Maybe he can chime in
Well,
and
we
tell
can't.
us.
We
Okay.
can't talk about that. We can't tell you how the story ended. You know.
I sent him a text and said, "Are you there? Are you taking care of things?" He said, "Yes, I am." I said, "Okay."
Things is pretty broad.
Yeah. So I, you know, that was just the weirdest thing to me. I was like, why in the hell didn't he just call the police? Why are they calling you?
Or call Tim.
I mean, you know what? Immediately, I'm picturing them out in the middle of the parking lot. I can't believe this. Did you not lock your door? I better call Michelle and find out what to do. What?
You're killing me. I can't even see
Yeah.
right now.
How many times have I told you to lock your door? I better call Michelle and see what we need to do next. I'm like, good God, man, that's a lot of pressure on you, man. I mean, you know, there's always something going on.
She's running Memphis.
Hey, you know what, though? Somebody calls me, needs help. I'm like, okay, I'll take care of it.
She's on it.
Yeah, but you're not there. You're not there. I mean, did they know you were out of town?
No?
It's not her weekend.
you're not the manager
That's
on
right.
call this weekend.
That's right.
Oh, man, it was just the weirdest thing. I was like, man, can't even go out of town without having to fix everybody's problems. Well, hopefully they got their truck back. Tim was on it. He was en route.
Southbound on the Queensbridge town to Brooklyn. Barely back up on our feet. Too much fun in NYC. Gotta make a stop real quick in Philly. Something to eat, a few hours sleep. Then on down to Rehoboth Beach. Hey, you know we gotta get away. Yeah, we gotta get away. Hey, we gotta get away. Made our way across the bay from Maryland. Now we're headed down through Germantown. Ain't looking back, can't slow down. Only 2 more hours until Richmond. Road and soundcheck in hotel. Let's hope the venue treats us well. Hey, yeah, we gotta get away. You know we gotta get away. Hey, we gotta get away. Hey, yeah, we gotta get away. Oh, we gotta get away. We gotta get away. Hey, we gotta get away now. You know you wanna. Ooh, yeah. Finally found our way on down to Charleston. Sure do love low country peeps, all my friends and family. Now it's time to hit up Mississippi. Running like that river flows. Can't stop, won't stop, time to go. Now hey, you know we gotta get away. Hey, we gotta get away. Hey, we gotta get away. Hey, you know we gotta get away. Yeah, we gotta get away. Hey, we gotta get away. Yeah, we gotta get away. Hey, now you know you wanna.
This is your island truck driver, Bobby McQueen. And when I'm traveling through the cheese fields of Wisconsin, I listen to Tiki Man Radio. What could possibly go wrong?
There's a bar with a pool in it. It's got underwater stools in it. Little pink bikini tops swimming around. I can drink, never fall down. In this bar with a pool in it. There's a straw with a drink in it. And I'm trying not to think in it. Lifeguards buying us another round. Here's to hoping we don't drown. In this bar with a pool in it. That's right. You feel a warm breeze through palm trees. Man, you know I love that sound. Feel the sunshine, it's a good time. We're just dancing and drinking, slipping down into this bar with a pool in it. Yeah, there's a suit with a fool in it, and he's really missing you in it. Tequila Joe's floating over next to me. Baby, right where you should be. This bar with a pool in it. You feel a warm breeze through the palm trees. Man, you know I love that sound. You feel the sunshine, it's a good time. We're just dancing and drinking and slipping down into this bar with a pool in it. Sink on down. That's right. Just float on in this bar with a pool in it. And he's really missing you in it. Hey, in this bar with a pool in it. And I'm feeling like a fool in it. Drink a straw with a drink in it. And I'm trying not to think in it.
Are you looking for signs for your backyard oasis? Maybe for your tiki bar, or maybe you just want a pink flamingo in your yard. Well, let me tell you about Cammie's Grammys. That's what they do. Cammie's Grammys is just a beachy flamingo-loving girl from Wisconsin who's landlocked in Missouri and crazy about signs. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and
That's
click
right,
on the
it's
Cammie's
Cammie's
Grammys logo and reach out to her. They custom fit signs to your order, made right here in the USA. That's Cammie's Grammys. Everybody needs a pink flamingo in their yard. Are you looking to buy some property down in the Keys? Do you have your little piece of paradise that needs a little bit of work on it? Reach out to Mark with Keys Custom Construction Remodeling today. He is your hookup for all of Monroe County. He knows how to navigate all those permits down there, which is crazy, and he will get it done. That's Mark with Keys Custom Construction Remodeling, your hookup for the Florida Keys. Are you looking to take your music and your show to the next level? Alan Jax Bowers and Mudcut Studios, your full-service production facility, providing professional drum and percussion tracks in-house or remote, as well as full production, mixing, and mastering with world-class studio musicians available. Jax is also available for performances and touring. With over 30 years experience as a musician and 20 years experience producing, Alan Jax Bowers will take your show or your music to the next level. Reach out to Jax today at alanjaxbowers.com. Jax has worked with the best in the business all over the world, and he can bring that talent to your music and your show. So stop getting frustrated and stop worrying about it. Reach out to alanjaxbowers.com and step into the big show. You know, the difference between being a professional and being an amateur is the people you surround yourself with. And Alan Jax Bowers only surrounds himself with the best of the best all over the world. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the banner, Alan Jax Bowers and Mudcut Studios. Reach out to him today and make sure you tell him that the Tiki Man sent you. Take your music to the next level. Stop worrying about it.
Hi, this is Kelly, the concierge girl here in Key West.
And I'm Keith.
And we specialize in A to Z concierge services. Think of us as your personal assistant and friend in the Florida Keys. From champagne and grocery delivery to extravagant lifestyle setup, we offer everything from baby rentals like cribs and strollers to luxury beach setups to make your day at the beach more relaxing. We specialize in water excursions, itinerary planning, small event planning, and small wedding coordinating. Celebrating a milestone? Call us to do your setup and decorating and deliver your gifts to make your day an unforgettable memory.
All of our partners are exclusively handpicked by Kelly and myself to make sure you only get the best of the best. We service visitors as well as locals. Tune into our podcast, The Local Side of Key West, to learn more about how to do Key West like a local.
You can find us online at theconciergegirl.com or on Instagram at Kelly the Concierge Girl. Listen to the podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. We are your one-stop shop. Relax, we'll do the rest.
That's Kelly, the concierge girl, Tiki Man Radio's personal assistant in Key West. Reach out to her at 301-997-4636. That's 301-997-4636. And make your trip to Key West extra special. Relax. She'll do the rest.
That's right. Kelly, the concierge girl, our personal assistant in Key West. If all of you getting ready to go down to Key West, you want to do something extra special, I mean, you guys have had your anniversary. It will be your anniversary again down in Key West, right?
Yes.
It comes around the same
Indeed.
time every damn year.
Indeed. We're still married.
Yep.
Funny how that works. Huh?
Look at Castro over here.
I know. Castro, yeah.
Bill
Yeah.
Crawley said that you look the coolest.
Yeah.
Yeah. There
Because
you
I
go.
got his cup.
Of course.
Well, he come in yesterday in full gear, right?
Yeah.
So, naturally, me being me. Listen, when I'm dead and gone, y'all can laugh about this, okay? All right?
Oh, we laugh now.
But I'm like, hey, Castro. And he's like, I'm not Castro. I'm
I
like,
didn't say it like that.
I'm like, okay, fine.
Okay, fine.
You sound like Castro right now.
I needed one of Kevin's cigars then, didn't I?
That's
You really
right.
did. You really did.
Hey, good morning to Rick Hall, and
Good
he's a
morning.
warrior there, and he is chiming in. And good morning to JBL Legends Travel, who just chimed in.
Oh.
We love Joe.
Yeah, and congratulations on their new award.
Yes, yes.
And man, they get so many awards, I can't keep up with them. But we do have a brand new JBL Legends travel moment coming up at noon.
Number 51.
51.
Wow.
51. That's amazing.
And good morning to Glenn Sontag. He's out there listening.
Hey, Glenn.
Yeah. Tell
Happy
Mama
Sunday.
Sontag I said hi.
That's right, Mama Sontag.
His mom. I call her Mama Sontag.
Man, that sounds like a good good name for a tea. Mama Sontag. You sleep all right now. You go to sleep. I like it.
You go get a massage from Mama Sontag.
Yeah, go get a massage from Mama Sontag.
All night long.
You drink tea. You go sleep now.
Hey, Patty has a question for you.
Okay.
She wants to know when you're going to start your own wardrobe line with all the shirts that you keep.
I know, right?
Showing up. She said, is that a new one?
Yeah, I like that one because it reminds me of my Magnum PI.
Magnum PI.
Yeah, it does.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
I am secretly working on something in the background with these shirts, so
Yeah.
Hopefully
Well, they're
good
all
things to
noticing
come.
them when you put them on.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I was feeling kind of sexy when I got up this morning. I really appreciate it. Anyway, so
the shirt got me going, I'll tell you.
Oh, well, there you go. Great comment, wrong person.
yeah. It's like, damn, I ain't never been that drunk for me and Castro to get together.
Didn't have enough tequila in the world.
Yeah.
You know, Danny, I want to let you know I'm done with the gun, but I found a little hole under here.
I wouldn't be surprised. As many people we've had in here. Somebody put their damn gum under here.
Good morning to Callie McCool, the student crew out there in California.
Yeah, the
Good
student
morning,
crew
my
doing a great
friend.
job every Tuesdays with their show at noon
That's
Eastern
right.
Island time. Make sure you check it out. Going back to, before you finish with that, but going back to the Kelly, the concierge girl.
No.
For all of you that are going down to Key West, you want to do something extra special, make sure you reach out to her. Really would appreciate it. And she's going to do a great job for you.
Yeah, Patty Smith and I actually are going to have her take care of a lunch for us.
Well, there
That's
you go.
fantastic.
There you go.
And I can't wait to go. I hope they still have some hats when we get down there.
Yeah.
Because I like all their new hats. So
Yes.
we'll pick them out, whatever they have left. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the concierge girl, the Kelly.
Yes, they
Yeah.
are so cute.
Hats.
If you haven't seen them, you should go look on Facebook. They got
Absolutely.
some really cute stuff.
Cool. All right. So, yes, Maureen says, so now you know what to do when your vehicle is missing. I'm like, yeah, I just called Michelle. Yeah. Yeah. What do you think? What happened? I don't know. We need to call Michelle and figure it out.
Well, Michelle, I want to know what's with that Honda sitting out there.
It's a long story.
It's all right.
It's a long story.
Don't worry about that.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you were the
Somebody
person
called me and I took care of it.
That's
That's
right.
right.
There you go.
That's right.
And just like that, it's here.
The truck's going to show up here pretty soon.
Yeah, but anyway, so we are gearing up for the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase, Key West bound, and let's see here. Let's go through the lineup right quick, and Mr. Manalo himself there, but let's see here. So here's our lineup for the Thursday. Keys Custom Construction and Remodeling will be the main sponsor for the day, and that will be their third year, I believe, of doing that.
That's awesome.
And MFG will be sponsoring themselves for the Happy Hour Act. Beth Travers, Dave Signs, and Bang Bang Shrimp will be on the stage 4 to 6 for the Happy Hour Act. But the day starts every day for the showcase. If you've never been to the showcase or you can't never remember or because you were drunk last time you were there, then the show starts at 11 o'clock every Sunday, or not every Sunday, every day, Thursday,
Every day,
Friday, and Saturday.
Yeah.
Don't go
Jeez.
up there at Sunday at 11.
Yeah.
God, I hate putting anything in writing in front of the ambassador because she's proofreading it right now.
Yeah.
But she signed off on all of these, so, it should be good to
So
go.
it's my fault.
Yep.
Yep.
It's all her fault. Tim Marshall Curtis, 11 a.m. to 11:50, and Steve Hopper will be there. And I understand that he's going to have some people with him. So more details to come with that. Bob Shealy, of course, makes his return to the big stage. Manalo is going to be there.
Awesome.
Yeah, he is fantastic. You're really going to enjoy having him there. And Bahama Mama and the Painkiller.
That's right. One killer.
See?
Killer.
No S there because there's only one.
Did you get the text that I sent you?
See, Cammy's Grammy. Cammy's Grammy. I understand how to say it, okay? But I understand that I don't want people to think she's just one thing. She's more than that. She's more than that.
She's more than that.
So
great recovery.
Yeah. Anyway, there we go. Daily drink specials. Let's see here. And of course, this is at Rick's Dirty Harry's. If you've never been, we kind of take it for granted that everybody's been, but if you haven't, it's going to be your first year. Dirty Harry's stage is in the back of the Rick's complex, past the tree bar, which everybody knows out on Duval Street. If you've been there, if you haven't, there's a big tree growing out of a bar.
And a big pizza place.
Yep. You can smell the pizza.
Yeah, the pizza.
Great pizza.
What's the name of the place?
Is that Angelina's?
I can't remember.
I think it's Angelina's.
I think it's great pizza.
It's great pizza. Anyway, you go past that. You go past the turtle pond.
Yeah.
And then it's in the back. You'll hear the music. You'll see the people. You'll know what's going on. Let's see here. And Friday night, and the whole day is brought to you by GTS Charters and Outfitters now. Make sure you go by there and check out at Hurricane Hole. Upstairs, Hurricane Hole is where the GTS Outfitters is now. And, of course, here's your Friday lineup, the Shanty Hounds, and they're going to rock the stage because they're bringing the whole band. B-Man and Michelle are concerned about it because they want to get on stage too. So, Joey Wood, these are all things going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Joey Wood will be back 1 to 150. Harold Booth will be there.
Very good.
Will be there. Bill Crawley and Freddie Questcard will be there. And then the Trop Rock Junkies first time they're going to be at the showcase. Very excited about that.
Excited. Yeah.
4 to 6 p.m. Brought to you by Key West Local Lux.
That's right. Key West Local Lux in the house right now.
Good morning, Barb.
She's got her cock ring on.
She does. I've got my cock ring.
I'm going to tell you.
Your cock ring on. Oh, Lord.
That's what she calls it.
Well.
For those of you just now getting out of church, yes, that was a cock ring we were talking about. Maybe you need to go back to church.
It's the one that goes on the finger, not on the other.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Can be used in multiple locations if necessary. Yes. Get your cock ring today.
Yes.
Yeah, it's resizable, for you skinny people. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. We have run the truck off in the ditch here. Hold on a second.
Barb's delighted about that.
Yeah. Let's see. I got her video in here somewhere, but where is it at here? Oh, here we go.
Key West Local Lux boasts the largest selection of handmade, one-of-a-kind jewelry, as well as pearls in the Keys, and the real thing at the best price. Now that's nice. It's the most exotic selection, too. That's Key West Local Lux, located at 515 Fleming Street in beautiful Key West, Florida. Stop by the store and say hi to Barb, who's the owner. If you're not down in the Keys, make sure you tune in for the Pretty Party every Thursday at 6 p.m. live on Facebook. That's Key West Local Lux, down in the Keys. If you're coming down to Key West, you might as well look pretty. Stop by the store and say hi to Barb. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. Key West Local Lux, 515 Fleming Street, Key West, Florida. Proud sponsor of Tiki Man Radio.
That's right. Key West Local Lux, and hopefully we'll get them over on Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle at some point or another.
Yeah.
But I will make a point to go by the store and get a cock ring, I guess.
Yeah. There's the cock ring.
There it is. On her finger.
Here, hold on a second. Let me.
Can you get in closer?
Can you see it?
There we go. There's the cock ring.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah. That's very cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Anyway.
It's a big old rooster sitting on her finger.
She's funny when she advertises it. She goes, doot, 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 doot.
Well, it's nice of her to join us this morning. Good morning, Barb. Happy Sunday to you. Hope you're doing
morning.
good. And who else we got out there right now?
Everybody.
Well, good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing good. We got so many things to do when we get down to Key West. We got to go by the new outfitters for GTS Charters.
That's right.
Which we're very excited to have them on as not only a sponsor, but a sponsor for the showcase and for sponsor here on Tiki Man Radio. I need to go back to that. Let's see here. That was Friday. We got sidetracked with the cock ring and I forgot what was going on. Anyway, so this is the Saturday lineup, and we've got Tiki Tom Starkey and Freddie Questguard. Now, they've played several times, played back in the Tiki House days as well.
Yeah.
Roger Bartlett and Emily Randall. So glad to have Emily Randall along for the ride. Marty Nickel makes his return.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, it's been since the Tiki House since he played. Dave
That's
McKinney.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Makes his turn. You know, he came up and got his sack of nuts last year for the SAC Awards. I'm like, man, we need to get you back on stage. He said, put me down for next year. And lo and behold, he is. So, and speaking of the SAC Awards, if you're very fortunate enough to be getting a golden sack of nuts, that is from 3 to 4 p.m., and this will be the 4th annual SAC Awards. I'm happy to say that half of these have been done at the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase, Key West bound.
That's right.
And, of course, Patty and Tim Campbell will be hosting that event. And, of course, the happy hour act that night is Tim Campbell and the Tropical Attitude Band, brought to you by Cammy's Grammys. All right, Cammy's Grammys. That's more than one person. She is more than one.
I'm leaving it alone, man. I'm leaving it alone.
She's more than one.
Let him roll with it.
She is such a special person. She can't be isolated into one person. Okay?
Them some fine words.
Yeah, there you go.
Just you do you.
Yeah, you do you. Yeah. Yeah, like the song I'm writing. Let's do me first.
Hey, good morning to Ray the Roadies out there.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
So you said you found out something about the...
Wait, hold on a minute.
Okay.
Reggae Wines is a sponsor for the entire day. We really appreciate Reggae Wines' sponsorship, and for the last 3 years.
Absolutely.
Going on 3 years, and we really appreciate that. So that's your lineup for that. And then we have the... Ready Room. We've got the MFG Thursday night. These are private events upstairs, and for those of you that are complaining about stairs, because that was kind of the thing. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go up them stairs or not. I'm not getting in.
Well, we found out some good news.
I'm not a spring
They
chicken.
got an elevator now, right?
They have an elevator.
They have an
at
elevator.
Rick's,
Which
okay?
I was not aware of this elevator.
There's a lot of things you're not aware of, like cock rings on Wall Street. But you're learning this morning.
I'm learning a lot.
Anyway, so they do have an elevator, and it works. Where it did last time somebody was in there.
That's right. It does work.
All right, then. We're going to use it.
Anyway, so Thursday night, MFG Trop Rock Songwriters Festival there, and All-Star Trop Rock event with MFG record artists, Mac Martin, Beth Travers, Danny Hoy, and Ray Boone. And Friday, and of course, that is $10 at the door for MFG. Friday, the world-famous Manalo will be there, and you can go to the tickets on his website down there.
He's almost sold out.
ManaloMusic.com/tickets, and get those tickets for him, and he is almost sold out. So get them while they last. And then, of course, Saturday, Danny Rosado and Boomer Blake, and you have to message Boomer Blake to get the tickets for that. And all this happens from 8 to 10 p.m. at the Ready Room upstairs, private event, private bar, air-conditioned.
Elevator available.
Elevator. Have elevator, will travel.
Bartenders
right.
everywhere ready to serve you.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but please, this only works if you take care of the bartenders and everybody that's involved with Rick's. So
That's right.
That's what this is all about. Everything else is smoke and mirrors, right? We just put on a really good show. But it's all for Rick's and our sponsors that participate in the event. So please come and help us stay in business. What was it you was going to say?
No, that was it. The elevator.
Oh, the elevator. Okay.
Do we know the menu? Is it going to be like last year?
So the petty officers with the... we haven't really talked that much about it.
Was it the Coast Guard?
The Chief Petty.
That's Coast Guard.
Both of
Coast
them, I
Guard,
think.
that's right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Petty officers are going to be cooking the the hamburgers and hot dogs.
There's going to be men in uniform cooking for us.
Oh,
There'll be men in
I
uniform,
love men
supposedly.
in uniform. That's why I joined the Marine Corps, you know.
Yes.
I've been,
Ladies, there's going to be men in uniform
Yeah.
Teasing.
asking, how can I help you?
ladies, pay attention. There'll also be hamburgers and hot dogs that they'll be cooking. And this year, you'll have to get a drink at the bar and get a little coupon for your hamburger and hot dog because we had some cheap bastards that would come over from the other event and get our food and then go back over there.
Right.
Now that's about as cheap as you get.
That's pretty ugly.
That's just nasty. That's nasty.
That's not even a good nasty.
That's
just
nasty.
nasty.
Yeah, this is nasty. You know. But anyway, so you can thank everybody. You got to have a damn drink anyway. All right?
That's right.
And you don't have to drink alcohol. You can get a bottle of water or whatever, you know. But yeah.
Right.
If you're not an alcohol drinker. So I don't know if there'll be mead there. If Rick's there, there'll be mead. He really ought to get him a sponsor for a mead company.
He certainly should.
He's damn good at it.
Yeah.
Actually, very good at it. So I don't know how that all. Well, I do know now how it all worked in the conversation. Now, are we supposed to be doing some whiskey tastings up in here and stuff?
Ready for you. They're about to cook. They're about to
cook.
No, they're going to heat up the cobbler. They have some more peach cobbler for you guys. So they're about to heat that up, and they got a whiskey tasting for you guys out there.
Well, we have to bring it in here.
Well, Andrea's hooking you guys all up.
Okay, fun. Great. I'm thrilled to death. Castro, what you got today?
I was just wondering if, Heather, when you like the Marines, did they all look like Castros? No.
No, they did. But you're actually wearing a Marine Corps cover right now.
I know
so,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
noticed
what I had on last night.
I know. I noticed
later
it when you
on,
walked
I put
in.
on my Tilly, this one right here.
It did get a little chilly last night.
Chilly with my Tilly.
Chili with your chili.
Chili without
It
meat.
felt good last night. The wind blowing, and then the balls won.
Oh, it was an
that was a
awesome
good one.
day.
And
Yes.
Slayton Dooley was playing.
my gosh, he knocked
he
it
is
out of the house.
amazing,
Man,
isn't
He
he?
is awesome.
I love it. I love it when he plays the band. I know he plays a lot, but when he plays the banjo,
Right.
Yeah.
that's my
He did a
favorite.
great job.
Yeah.
That's right. The Vols pulled that one out of their ass. I'll tell you that. But we won. We took it. We'll take it.
Yep.
We'll take it.
That
Yeah.
was a fist fight right through the
Yeah, and my team, Alabama, won over Arkansas last night too.
Big
so.
deal.
I
Yeah,
didn't even know.
roll tide,
I didn't
roll
know
tide.
Alabama was still playing football. I didn't know. what was going
That's
on.
right, Verona. She said
Side.
men in uniform, lots of photo ops there. I'm like,
Yes.
absolutely.
There you go, honey. There you go.
We have to go to each one and say, smile.
Smile. For my mom.
All right, we're going to regroup here and see about this whiskey tasting while we're still coherent enough to know how to use the laptop here. Yeah.
Big responsibility.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Right? Happy Sunday, everybody.
Woke up this morning feeling absolutely grand. First day of vacation, and I'm one happy man. 7 days at the beach, off the grid, out of reach, where there's blue skies, palm trees, and beer. No place I'd rather be than here, with these blue skies, palm trees, and beer. This is what time off is all about to me. Little R&R, kicking back by the sea, with my feet in the sand, and a coa in my hand. I got blue skies, palm trees, and beer. No place I'd rather be than here, with these blue skies, palm trees, and beer. Back home I hear it's snowing, and the temperature is 28 degrees. drops of vitamin D. Trade winds blowing through the mangroves, filling up the spinnakers on sailboats. Just call me a castaway, a soul survivor, taking it day by day, filled with blue skies, palm trees and beer. Why would I ever want to leave down here where there's blue skies, palm trees and beer? Blue skies, palm trees and beer.
Hey, this is the Barefoot Man. I am sitting out here in the middle of the ocean, and I'm listening to Tiki Man Radio right now.
At the old Barefoot Cafe, you can see everybody from the island. You may come in feeling great, but you'll always leave here smiling with a tummy full of rum and a belly full of beer. Jerk chicken here or a fish burger there. If sand on the floor, leave your shoes at the door at the old Barefoot Cafe. You don't need to bring lots of money. They don't take any credit cards. As long as your attitude is sunny, you leave a nice tip in the tip jar. They got cheap shots of tequila served by top shelf senoritas. Round the corner by the bay, every day's a holiday at the old Barefoot Cafe. At the old Barefoot Cafe, you can see everybody from the island. You may come in feeling great, but you'll always leave here smiling with a tummy full of rum and a belly full of beer. Jerk chicken here or a fish burger there. There's sand on the floor, leave your shoes at the door at the old Barefoot Cafe. You see sailors, divers, and tourists through the smoke of a Cuban cigar. There's a Rasta man in a corner playing Marley on the guitar. Big ass fan on the ceiling, a breeze coming up from the sea. Well, it's 90 degrees, it is what it is at the old Barefoot Cafe. At the old Barefoot Cafe, you can see everybody from the island. You may come in feeling great, but you'll always leave here smiling with a tummy full of rum and a belly full of beer. Jerk chicken here or a fish burger there. There's sand on the floor, leave your shoes at the door at the old Barefoot Cafe. With your lady in the corner, neath the stars of a tropical night. You can drink like you're south of the border. If you pass out, that's alright. We'll let you sleep it off till the morning, when you wake up to a new day. So come on in, you'll always find a friend at the old Barefoot Cafe. At the old Barefoot Cafe, you can see everybody from the island. You may come in feeling great, but you'll always leave here smiling with a tummy full of rum and a belly full of beer. Jerk chicken here or a fish burger there. There's sand on the floor, leave your shoes at the door but you'll always leave here smiling.
Great.
A tummy full of rum and a belly full of beer. Jerk chicken here or a fish burger there. No cell phones allowed or we'll throw you out
At the old Barefoot Cafe.
Yeah.
Smell the suntan oil, watch the lobsters boil.
At the old Barefoot Cafe. That's a Barefoot Man.
I like that one.
That's a great tune.
I like him. He's funny.
I was trying to give you some sights and sounds, in the middle of this music there, the setting up of the whiskey tasting, the world-famous Gartrell whiskey tasting.
That's right.
This is our first annual event.
It wasn't me.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, that
It's okay.
is that mic on there?
I believe it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Turn it up. It's directional, so straight up.
Yes, there we
Yeah,
go.
like
There we go.
that.
There we go.
Get the sweet spot on it.
There we go. There we go. All right. So, Mr. Gartrell, let's hear it. He also makes some of the best damn baked beans you ever had in your life.
Absolutely.
I loved them.
Hands
pretty
down.
good.
Yeah.
They were,
Wow.
they
Man.
were finished off last night, too.
Yeah, they were wiped out. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate
Yeah.
it. That's one of those things I make quite often, but I make it so much that it's kind of lost its power for me. But if my friends like it, I'll.
I'm kind of the same way with the turnip greens. Everybody's like, you got to make your turnip greens. Got to make your turnip greens. So I'll make the turnip greens. But I like them too. Especially on New Year's Eve.
But now Michelle's cheesecake yesterday was just absolutely out of this world. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Everybody loves her cheesecake.
Yeah, I got to take a finger and rub it on the bottom because it was all gone and taste it that way.
Now, she brought me like 17 of those one time. And she had a lot. She overcooked for the party or whatever, and we had like 17 of them
In the freezer.
Well, he told me there'd be like 200 people probably, and I'm going, okay, 200. How many?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So I tried to make enough.
And you made that many?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
not 17.
Oh, okay.
It seemed like it.
10.
Because we ate cheesecake for like 6
Close
months.
enough. Yeah.
Now, I couldn't do it anymore. I was gummed up for another 6 months. But,
He was like, don't show me any more damn cheesecake. I'm good for a while, okay?
Yeah.
I know,
She's,
I know.
next time we was going to have a party, she's like, you want me to bring cheesecake? I'm like, no.
That's funny.
So now I bring him cookies.
Yeah, cookies, yeah. Here's your damn cookie, asshole. Yeah. That's how that goes.
Tiki Man, the people in the bar said they turn up the volume just a little bit in there if you can. So,
how's that?
All right.
Double thumbs up.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, Mr. Gartrell. So we got this was your idea. We always come up with these ideas while we're drinking.
I never.
So it was. We talked about this a month or so ago, right? And because you're a whiskey connoisseur.
Intermediate. I'm not necessarily a whiskey snob, but
well, I mean, you've got a lot of
bourbon.
a lot of different bourbon that you enjoy. And do you have like your favorites?
Oh yeah, one of my favorites is here today.
Okay.
Actually, two of my absolute favorites. But
Well,
these are all four.
you can't tell them because they got to pick. That's
But,
right.
What I did, these are 100 proofs, which is probably not necessarily ideal for beginning bourbon tasters, but this,
yeah.
It'll make for a great show here in about 30 minutes.
Exactly. Wild Turkey 101.
Yeah.
This is
wow.
Gonna be, this is going to be like Cinco de Mayo with Golden and the Maracas before it's over.
Oh, that's too funny.
So Wild Turkey, is this number one?
Well, no, I don't know. Andrea put them together. She poured them and she numbered them. So
Andrea, we need help in here. We can't
this is
find
a blind test. We'll
It's
figure
a
out
blind
which one.
it's
test.
a
We're
blind
going to
test.
figure it out.
Well, how do I mean, I know the cups are numbered,
Okay.
which that's
Right.
very ingenious, by the way.
We're going to try to figure out which one we like
best.
individually the
And then
best.
you're going to tell us what it is.
Okay.
And then we'll figure out what it is.
All right.
I still know
one
Flaz is
an
good for
under
this.
$30 bottle.
Flaz is
Wild
good
Turkey
for what?
101. This is scared partiers for years, but it's actually a delicious bourbon.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
101 proof. This is from the Wild Turkey Distillery. One of the more prominent ones in Kentucky. And the next one is Knob Creek.
Yep.
Now we've
Love
had
Knob
Knob Creek. We drink. I think we got a bottle of that out there. Or we've had a bottle of it.
And it's a little bit older than the others. It's 9 years old. These are going to
That's
be
nice.
6 to 8 years old.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
are aged in a barrel for 6 to 8 years.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay.
And the Knob Creek's under 40, fairly easily found, and it is from the Jim Beam Distillery.
Yeah.
The other one is Heaven Hill, bottled in bond, 100 proof, 7-year-old. It's one of the few bourbons that actually has an age statement on it anymore, from Heaven Hill Distillery. And then the other one is the legendary, Heaven Hill is going to be around $50.
Okay.
$50. Okay.
And this one, if you can find it at all, is going to be more in the $70 range or up, depending. This is E.H. Taylor, Colonel E.H. Taylor, bottled in bond. It's from the Buffalo Trace Distillery in Frankfort, Kentucky.
Colonel Taylor.
Colonel Taylor was the father of the Bottle and Bond Act, which was actually, it was 1897, said that it was a way to measure whiskey evenly. All at 100 proof, all made in the same year. And it was actually the first Consumer Protection Act in the United States.
Wow.
Consumer product.
I see.
Wow, we're just learning all kinds of things this morning.
But I don't know what they are. Andrea didn't tell me, so we'll pick.
Okay.
As long as we've got
these are
all
number
the same
one that we
number.
have in our
But she knows, right?
She knows.
She knows. So if we say, hey, man, I
Those
really
are the
like...
number twos,
those are
Tom.
two.
Those
I
are
think
twos.
that one.
Here's
That
the one.
one's
You got
the
a one. That's a
one.
So
one.
we'll go with the one.
All
All
right.
right, got
I
one
like
right
the
here.
smell
Cheers,
first.
everybody.
Yeah.
Cheers, cheers.
Yeah.
Got to sniff it first, you know.
Cheers.
Got to take a look at what the bouquet is.
I was going to say I don't know if Flaz is the right person for this, because I've never known him not to like any of the whiskey or bourbon that I put in front of him. So he likes it all.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
It's nice, subtle,
Yeah.
It's got
pretty
spicy.
good finish, really good smell.
Got a little burn.
Yeah, they were all going to have a little burn at 100.
Go at 100 proof. Yeah, you bet.
Yeah.
Okay, no, don't chug it.
Now I like
I'm not checking it.
I like sipping whiskey. I like to come home and I used to. I've kind of Flaz has kind of winged off a little bit on me on this because I used to just drink it straight. Now I put ice in it, and I like for it to be watered down a little bit.
Well, it'll open up and give you a little better
Yeah.
aroma.
I think I explained that to you, right?
Yeah, Flaz taught me that. So, because honestly, I've always been more of a beer drinker, rum drinker, but I've definitely gotten more into bourbon and tequila over the past year.
Well, it's interesting. This is what most of our fathers drank bourbon.
Yeah.
Right.
And then as the bourbon market kind of lagged in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, because that's not what we wanted. We got tired of seeing our old men drinking Jack Daniels or whatever, and we liked the rums, we liked the vodkas, different things, a little more flavor.
Yeah.
And now bourbon has really made a huge comeback just in the last decade.
Yeah, it
And
has.
I
I've
was a
seen
Crown
that.
Royal guy for most of my adult life, and a friend gave me a bottle of bourbon for a birthday about 10 years ago, and I'm like, had bourbon been this good to me when I was 22 or 23, I would have probably been a bourbon guy, but it wasn't.
Tim Campbell just chimed in and said, I just bought a bottle of Angel's Envy
Oh, yeah, that's really good.
and a bottle of Mitchers last night.
I like both of those.
Yeah.
The Michter's is a very smooth, nice drinking whiskey.
Michter's. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Okay.
Now, Danny, I want to let you know that where I learned a little bit about blooming of the whiskeys was when Larissa and I went to, it wasn't Ireland, it was Scotland. We went to Edinburgh, Scotland, and went through the Scotch Institute there, where they explain how they make Scotch whiskeys and so on. So at the very end of the tours, which take about 3 hours or 4, they set you up with what they call a dram of each one of the places that it is made. So you have the Isle of Skye, you have the Highlands, and different places throughout the northern part of Scotland where the Scotch is actually made. But the one thing they served was a little bit of what they call it was like the water. It was a pure water. In other words, it had no chlorine in it. And you actually put a few drops into your dram in order to make the whiskey bloom.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good to know.
And that's what you get when you put a little bit of ice in there. And
Exactly.
The only thing I mix with bourbon is occasionally ice.
Just 1 cube, though, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, depending on how much bourbon I put.
I see.
And I think that's why down at the Stir downtown,
They have the big round
have,
ball.
Well, they have different shapes of ice cubes. They have the balls, they have the big cylinders, and it depends on
To fit the glass?
To fit the and it's also for the whiskey, different types, whatever they have. Yeah, I thought that was neat.
Well, we got about 20 minutes here before JBL Legends Travel Moment.
Okay.
So
let's move on to 2.
Let's move on to 2.
All right. This one is, and I think I have personally started drinking more bourbon, rum, and tequila. I just about burn out on beer, to be honest with you. I get burned out on it.
Yeah. So
But I do take a beer and chase my bourbon with a beer. Or tequila, or whatever.
And lots of times I'll chase this with a soft drink. I don't mix with cola.
I know Tim hates
but I
my
will
beer.
chase occasionally. Or
I
just
bet he
water.
does. He'll be here next week.
That's right.
All right, so this one is number 2.
Not as much. I'm not
not
getting
as
as much
strong.
nose.
No,
Yeah.
you're right. I don't either.
Oh, that one's smoother.
A little more full-bodied than the other one.
I think I know what this is, and I think you're going to be really surprised by it.
That's definitely smoother than the first one. Doesn't have as much bite. So
Not as long a finish either.
No, it doesn't come back at you.
yeah.
And it doesn't drink like 100 proof. I mean, Danny, you don't get 100 proof burn, really.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Right. Yeah.
Neither one, actually.
So
That's nice.
far, would you say number 2 is
For me, number 2
is the better
is
of
the one
the
I'd
2 that
prefer
you
over
had?
They're both
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
I kind of like. I'd have to go back and taste number
Yep,
1
me
after
too.
that.
I think I prefer the one because I love the fragrance of the noses.
Yeah, I
they
think
say.
I prefer 1 over 2.
But I could drink either one of them.
Oh hell yeah! Out of a boot. Absolutely.
I don't see where anybody says number 2 is smoother than number 1, because I think number 1 is a lighter version of bourbon, and number 2 actually to me has a little more of a, maybe not the linger, but it does have a nice solid burn as it goes down.
I like number 2.
Do you?
Yeah, I like number
All
1.
right.
I like
So-
number 1. Yeah.
So
me too.
y'all are 1s, and
I'm a 2.
and she's a 2.
All
Let
right.
me- Let me go pick up the 3s.
Okay.
The threes and the
Send
fours.
in the.
Now, you know, Tim went and toured the Buffalo Trace Distillery.
Oh wow.
The what?
Tim, my husband, went and toured the Buffalo Trace Distillery one time when he was out and about.
I wonder what happens if you put 1 into tank.
It's gonna
You got a
break
party
up.
going on.
Yeah.
Now, that's something not a lot of people do, but in particular, Dan, while we're waiting, I'll share a story with you about bourbons. A bourbon that I really enjoy just for me is Old Forester 1910. And it's a twice barreled. And the story, they put out several heritage bottles that they regularly release. It's not that difficult to find. They're in about the $50 to $60 range. But the 1910, they had dumped barrels of whiskey ready to bottle, and their bottling line broke down. So rather than waste that whiskey, they put it back in new barrels.
Thank you.
And kept it for a year or so, and then bottled it. And in that tradition, the 1910 is twice barreled, which has become very popular. You know, you get a little more richness without getting the heavy oak of a long aged bourbon.
Right.
My
That's
taste is
3 and
different. A lot of
4,
people
right?
love that heavy tannin of something over 12 years old. They just that older bourbon. My sweet spot is 6 to 10 year old bourbon.
I got you.
A lot of people like 12, 15, whatever, but the older the bourbon, the more expensive the bourbon, generally.
Yeah, that's true, because for our 20th wedding anniversary, it took a while, but I secured a bottle of the Pappy's 20-year-old.
Oh, man.
I gave it to Tim for our.
Is that the Pappy Van Winkle?
Yeah,
That is.
gave
That's
it to him as
Buffalo
our
Trace.
anniversary.
So you use the word secured. So I mean,
It literally
As
took me a
expensive
year
as that
to
is,
find
you
a bunch.
secure it. You
Yes.
don't procure it. You secure it.
That's right.
wow.
All right. So, what do we got now? We got number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Okay, so I'll give number 3 over here. Did you get a 3 already out?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
she's already drank hers.
Lord,
I went back to 1.
I may have to have some cobbler before we go
I
much
was gonna
further.
say,
Well, I'm not finishing the cups.
Yeah.
I'm already getting a buzz.
At 100 proof, that's why I told her I should put about a half ounce or less in there.
Yeah, these are very.
Not as much nose. Again, the first one had more nose.
Man,
It's kind of like the first one, actually.
these are very
That is-
similar.
Yeah,
That is
to
nice.
me.
they really are. It's like you have to keep tasting them. And halfway through, you'll be like, "What
And
am I
Danny,
doing?"
even as many different bourbons as I've tried, I don't know which one any of these are. I can't discern.
You can't discern.
because they're too similar.
You can't
Yeah.
do it like a
Yeah, they are
Pepsi
very
Coke challenge.
No, no, you cannot.
Yeah.
And I
You
told
remember when
Andrew-
we had that?
Yeah,
back
I
in
could-
the
I
day?
could definitely tell
Coke
Pepsi from
challenge.
Coca-Cola, 'cause
I
it's
could
just-
too.
I would- you know-
Pepsi's way too sweet.
Too sweet for me. I was
Yeah,
always a Coke
like
person.
syrup.
Yeah.
But
This one has more of a aftertaste than the other two for me.
It does. And
It's like
there's
it's
a
still
little
there,
bit-
and you just keep
The finish just keeps hanging in there, and it's not necessarily that great
right.
to me.
yeah.
I kind of get
You
more of
getting that,
a
Danny? You getting a long kind of
metallic taste.
Yeah.
yeah. It's not that pleasant of
No.
a finish.
Yeah.
So no to number 3.
For me, number 3 would
Number 3
I would
is
not
right
go back
now
to.
going to be number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's a good way of putting it. Yeah. And right now, the challenge is between 1 and 2 for me.
So I'm putting them in order that I liked them.
All right, and here's
Yeah.
the number 4s right there on the tray.
Let's give it to the lady. All right.
All right.
I'll
And Danny,
and Danny, and then
This is number 4.
I'll secure one from you.
right
Can
here
you
in
read?
just a minute,
Secure.
we're going to know why
He'll be
we-
using that forever now. I'm going to go into the chocolate bar and secure some tequila. Well, when you get a hold of it, bring the bottle.
when she's saying secure, Danny, we're talking. It's 4 numbers to buy Pappy. I'm going to say it was close to.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The 20 year, I'm going to say was probably.
And it
close
was
to-
delivered by private courier.
And it had a crooked number on the front. Yeah. Yeah, Danny, it's over $2,000, $3,000 for
I
that
wouldn't
shit.
go that far.
Okay.
Well,
I mean,
depending
I'm
on
not
where you
going to
get
admit it.
I think you just did. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, Tim.
It's not cheap. If you can find it at retail, then
Yeah.
you're not dealing with a store that's dealing with anybody I
Truth
know.
be known, Uncle Alex found it in a garage.
He's got 10 bottles in his yeah.
Okay, now this one, I very subtle, almost honey to what I'm getting. Of course, now I am a smoker, Danny, so my nose is not near as sensitive as say.
Yeah, I got more
Michelle's.
caramel than the other ones, but this one,
There's something subtle, a little sweet-ish. I noticed, Danny, incidentally, you have one of the best smelling bourbons, period, out there. I noticed you had a Buffalo Trace.
Yep,
Trace,
Buffalo
just
Trace, yeah.
Regular Buffalo Trace is just heavy vanilla and caramel nose. And I love to drink regular Buffalo Trace, but since I was doing 100s and it's 94, I just left it at that.
Oh, yeah. You can't get off your game. Meanwhile, back at the studio.
Meanwhile, back at the studio.
I think I'm going to have to now say number 4 is my favorite.
Really? Like 4? I'm still on number 1.
Because I
me
went
too.
back to number 2, and it's not so much.
And I have to, you have to be careful, because, the first one, you really like it. And you see, you're not really tasting the other ones
Yeah.
the way you should. But we did. And I definitely would say 1 and 2 to me are pretty equal, but I would favor 2 probably.
Well, now, the
No
legendary...
kidding. Wow.
I mean 1.
Oh, okay. I
The,
would
the
thought you
legendary
changed your-
master
Yeah.
distiller from Wild Turkey, Jimmy Russell. Jimmy's 90-something years old, and I think he's still an ambassador for Wild Turkey.
Yeah.
He always keeps water to clear his palate, and
Yeah,
he
yeah.
never
Yeah.
tests more than 3 at one time, and we're on to 4.
I know.
Yeah.
So
And without the water and without the blooming, but
yeah.
yeah, and you're getting a neck pour on 3 of these.
But
Unfortunately.
number 2 to me now tastes
Well,
more harsh.
Uncle Alex, I'm
than it did
flying the
originally.
plane right now. So
yeah.
he said, who's flying the plane? Oh, and listen to this. Bobby McQueen said, I sold a bottle of Old Weller last year.
Wow.
And got $12.50 for
Yeah.
it.
Old
Wow.
Weller is
Old
very
Weller.
good as well. Okay, I'm picking mine.
What's your pick?
Mine's number 4.
really.
Okay, what's
I like
your
number
pick,
4.
class?
I'm going to go with 1.
I'm going to go with 1.
I'm going to go, honestly, I'm going to go in the order that I had them.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4 is my least favorite.
I'd say
kidding.
that's probably, I think you're pretty accurate about that. Yeah.
Andrea, would you tell us what is what?
I'm 4, 2, 1, 3.
Andrea?
I'm going to hold the bottles. You tell me which one's number 1, dear. Which one's 1?
Through the window.
Through the window. There you go.
Who's
Taylor's number 1.
Who?
The legendary E.H.
Yeah,
Taylor.
see, I
is
just
number
The
knew
one.
that.
most expensive
I knew it.
bottle
Yeah.
was
What's number
number
2?
1.
Yep. That's the one we picked, Danny.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Naturally.
number 2 is $23 Wild Turkey 101 that scares people to death.
Right.
Wow.
Okay.
That is
That's amazing.
Actually
Well, that's the one that we
very
thought
underrated.
burned a
What's
little bit
3,
more.
babe?
I would probably, I don't know if we're going to get Colonel Taylor around here. What's number 4?
Or 3, and number 4 is Knob Creek.
No
there you
kidding.
go.
I like Knob
That's
Creek.
yours.
Wow.
And you guys, you 3 all like the most expensive one on
And I
Colonel
like the
Taylor.
one that tastes really good, high quality, and it doesn't cost an arm and a leg.
That's
Well,
surprising.
there. I mean-
It's surprising, though. I mean,
And
because
you
I
can
love
find
Knob Creek.
this
And
in
Danny and
any
I are
liquor
serious
store you walk
drinkers.
into.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you can
Is that your
find this
excuse?
one
That's it.
in any liquor store you walk into.
Right.
Yeah.
That was number 2.
This one you're going to have to ask for or ask them to order it for you.
Right.
Yeah.
And this one, unless you got a connection, you're probably not going to find it for less than $100.
Wow.
So
Okay.
that
What about
surprises
that?
me.
So
actually.
let's do one thing that it's going to be fun. Let's pour them all 4 together into one and taste them. Okay.
There's always that guy. Let's play truth or dare.
Is this kind of like a witch's cauldron when you mix it all together, smoke comes out?
I guess so.
The
I
whole
think
bunch.
we're going to make a whole potion.
We're gonna
of
mix it?
something.
Yeah, we're gonna just pour them all together and see what we think, huh? Yeah. You never
Well,
know. Huh?
but everybody has a different concentration.
Well, so
It doesn't
what?
matter.
We're just saying what cheers, right?
What you have there now is
a
an
bastard.
infinity glass.
What you have there now is it's midnight and you
No,
just
it's
don't
a-
really give a crap. Now
Right.
you just
There's
grabbing
a
bottles
thing.
and drinking it.
There's a thing with bourbon guys, if they've got just a little bit left, they'll pour it in a bottle like your mead bottle.
Yeah.
And they'll call it an infinity bottle. And when they get a bottle down to just not even a good pour, they'll just keep putting the mixture
Oh,
in there.
I like this one.
I was gonna
I
say.
choose number 5.
Yeah, I know. It smoothed it off, didn't it?
It did.
It really smoothed it off.
Number 5 is pretty good. I like it.
You only had 4. Well, whatever.
Whose turn is it to play truth or dare? Spin the bottle.
I do. I like that.
Danny, pass me that syringe.
Because
Yes, that's very good.
Because
Yeah, it
the
is.
bourbon arrived, I was talking about the 1910. They
I'll be
also make a
doggone.
1920, which
Yeah.
is Prohibition style, which is very high proof. The
Wow.
Old Forester.
Yeah.
If you take the 1910 and 1920 and you mix them 50-50, they call it a 1915, which is supposed
2020,
to be
50, 50, 1915. Okay.
which is supposed to be the perfect pour. And it may very well be because
I'll be
you get the
doggone.
mix of that twice barreled Old Forester with a higher proof Old Forester, and I can have 2 glasses of that, and Andrea pours me into the truck to take me home.
Wow. Wow.
What I can tell you is I can breathe really well right now through my nose. My sinuses are clear.
Well, there's that.
Very good. Very
Danny, I
good.
guess the lesson to be learned here
Is there a lesson?
is just because it doesn't cost a lot
Don't
doesn't mean
it's not
And
good.
it's not
a
good.
good bourbon.
Now, what number
because
was that out of what we drank?
This was 2.
Okay.
You
That
know,
was
I
number
like
this
2,
was
and
2,
you liked
and this
that
Two was
one.
my favorite one
Generally,
until I got to,
$23 anywhere you find it.
Yeah.
And I can remember being college age, and we would mix this in a party punch. because we were scared to death. We saw this 101.
Right.
And we were like, oh, no, we can't. Well, no, you can sit and sip this.
Have you
Tim's excited that I finally like something that doesn't cost a lot of money.
Well, actually, now the one we all picked is damn hard to find.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
Now, what were you saying, Flas?
I was saying that has anybody ever tasted 151 rum?
Yes.
I mean, it is
Made
like,
hurricanes with it.
Well, no, I meant straight.
Oh, no.
Just kind of like we're doing.
And Bananas Foster is fantastic. Have y'all had Bananas Foster?
Oh, yeah, I make it all the time.
That's a dessert, right?
Yes.
That you set on fire?
Yes, that's right. It's a flambe.
I've never had it. I've only seen it.
Okay, so next
when
time
you
you're
and Danny
over, I'm
come
going to
hang
make
out
it
with us,
for
we've got a
you.
place in town that does it.
Yeah.
German chef, old friend of mine.
Oh, nice.
Y'all, we will make reservations. We'll go have a wonderful steak and Bananas Foster for dessert.
That sounds amazing.
Holy cow.
And Michelle, I'm glad.
Flas.
Y'all can come too.
And now, Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel Moment with Joe Leo. Take it away, Joe.
Good morning, everybody. It's Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. And this week, I'm just going to talk about a bunch of different things, what's happening in the news all around right now with travel. The first thing I want to talk about is Israel. All the flights to Israel have been canceled. All the escorted tours and land tours in Israel have been canceled. All the cruise lines that were supposed to stop in Tel Aviv have been rerouted to another port. So we are definitely out of the Israel chain, and it looks like we'll be out of there for quite some time. The second thing I want to talk about is Maui in Hawaii. We all know what happened over there with the fires. The Maui Tourism Bureau has announced that the western side of the island, which is where the cruise ships dock, and a lot of the small family-run businesses and tourist attractions are located, is ready to accept travelers again. And the Norwegian Cruise Line actually announced yesterday that they, because of the encouragement from the Maui community and the Governor Josh Green of Hawaii, they will now start next week sailing back to Maui. So they do a 7-night around the Hawaiian Islands, and one of those nights was they docked in Maui and they spent overnight so you could get on and off the ship. So they're going to be doing that. The third thing is Disney. They've made a lot of changes. Those of you who are familiar with Disney, they took away a lot of stuff after COVID. To go into all the parks, you needed to make a reservation. That is no longer applicable. There are no more reservations required. The other thing about them was they eliminated the dining plans where people could actually buy a dining plan, especially if you're a family of 4 and you're in the park and, your kids want a snack during the day. That was included in the dining plan. They eliminated that, and now that's back. So the dining plan is back. They also returned the tram cars from the parking lots to the gate again, which they had stopped. And just this morning, they announced spring vacation packages, discounted spring vacation packages for kids 3 to 9 years old, 50% off the tickets to the park and also the dining plan. So that's real good because a lot of people are going to start calling right now about getting into Disney for spring break. So that's big news right there. So those are the 3 big things that have happened in the travel world this week alone. And the last one was that we just found out yesterday that we were the recipient of the Travel Weekly's Magellan Award for outstanding marketing and social media. Now, that's something that I've always prided myself on, coming from a background of marketing and social media. When we started our travel agency, I instituted all the things that I knew from my background in the corporate world, and that was to post on social media every platform that I possibly could where I thought my ideal clients were, and not just once a day, but 10 to 12 times a day, so that I was consistently in their face. The funny thing was that during the pandemic, when nobody could travel, I was still posting. I wasn't posting deals because there were no deals to be had, but I was posting things about travel, pictures of Italy, pictures of Mexico, just to keep ourselves in front of everybody. And the minute that travel opened back up again, of course, our phones started to ring off the hook. And I have to say that we have, for 2023, end of 22 into the beginning of 23, we have surpassed our number of what we were doing pre-COVID. So apparently the marketing is working, and we were selected by a group of our peers and an esteemed panel of judges to receive this Magellan Award, which is a very prestigious award in the travel community. Anyway, that's all for this week. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. This is Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Minute. Talk to you soon.
Thanks, Joe. Always travel with someone you trust. JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo. Reach out to him at 732-831-5200. The official travel company of Tiki Man Radio.
Coming up this Fancy Fest in Key West is the 3rd annual Beard and Mustache Competition. Yes, this contest open to registration right now. You can go to mustacheparlor.com. That's mustacheparlor.com/Key West and join us. For only a $5 entry fee, proceeds will go to Nikki's Celebration, helping children here in Key West with pediatric cancer. This contest has been going on for over 70 years. The original Hank's Mustache Club contest started in 1953, but you can join us now. For only a $5 registration, you could be with the best beardos in Key West. There's even a Whiskerina category for the women. Remember, if you register now, it's only $5. If you wait till the day of the show, it's a $20 donation. That's Woolick's 3rd annual Beard and Mustache Competition.
This hour of the show is brought to you by JBL Legends Travel, who is always one phone call away from anywhere. They're also sponsor for Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou on Wednesday nights between 7 and 9. JBL Legends Travel, always travel with somebody you can trust. They are one phone call away from anywhere. Reach out to them at 732-831-5200. MFG Records Tropical Division is the live cam for B-Dog and Lou every Wednesday between 7 and 9, streaming live on the YouTube. MFG Records, that stands for Music for Grown-Ups. They work with each individual artist to take them to the next level. Reach out to Beth Travers and Dave Sons today and take your music to the next level. MFG Records, Tropical. Goaltending services, our good friends Gypsy Travels will take you out to the sandbars of the Florida Keys. It's time to get off the bar stools and get on another bar, a sandbar, with Gypsy Travels and GTS Charters. And now with Goaltending Services Outfitters, you can get the equipment you need, you can get the apparel you need, grab you some drinks and some souvenirs. That's Goaltending Services, the elite place to be if you're going to a sandbar or being on the water in the Florida Keys. Reach out to them today. Goaltending Services. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. Make sure you visit the newly opened Goaltending Outfitters upstairs from the Hurricane Hole Restaurant at the dock. GTS Charters and Goaltending Outfitters. There's no better place to be in the Florida Keys.
Yeah, it's a good day. Here we go. Moaners keep on moaning. I can't do nothing about them. But my heart's overflowing. I want to share it with my friends. It's a good day, it's a good time, it's a good place, this life of mine. Keep on smiling, can't smile enough. Keep on smiling and you'll find love. It's a good day. You can bet it will get better. These troubled times will end. I see sunny weather right around the bend. It's a good day, it's a good time, it's a good place in this life of mine. Keep on smiling, can't smile enough. Keep on smiling, you'll find love. It's a good day. Come on, play it. Oh, yeah. Come on, Molly. Keep on smiling. Break it down for a second. You guys ready? Here we go. It's a good day, it's a good time, it's a good place, this life of mine. Keep on smiling, can't smile enough. Keep on smiling and you'll find love. It's a good day. Hey, it's a good day, it's a good time, it's a good place, this life of mine. Keep on smiling, can't smile enough. Keep on smiling and you'll find love. It's a good day. It's a good day. Show me what you got, man. Quit messing around, man. Come on. Oh, hey, yeah, oh, yeah. Good day. Oh, yeah. Keep on smiling. Keep on smiling. I want to see that smile, yeah.
You, yes, you, have found the best in trop rock music right here on Tiki Man Radio. This is Barefoot Reggie Sterrett, and we are just north of the weekend. Cheers.
Can good spirits take a look around? Treasure you seek, you have it right now. Brothers and sisters, raise your glass. Throw your cares to the wind, come and sing and dance. Mermaids and pirates have salt in our soul. The sea, she guides us, adventure in our bones. Sailing over the horizon, follow the islands, yes we mermaids and pirates, mermaids and pirates. We all have our ships to sail. Won't let the dark waters prevail. Rum on our breath, we leave it all behind. Motion is our peace of mind. Mermaids and pirates have salt in our soul.
you looking to get away to your secret paradise? Are you looking to come to Chattanooga? You've heard me talk about the beautiful city that I grew up in and the surrounding area here in Harrison Bay. Well, Golden's Alluring Getaway is your secret hideaway. Just a mile and a half from the Tiki Bar, and our good friends the Goldens will take good care of you. It's safe, it's secure, and it's Tiki Man approved. When you use the code word Tiki Man, you get 20% off. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the link for Golden's Alluring Getaway and schedule your secret getaway right here in Harrison Bay. That's Golden's Alluring Getaway. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. That's right, Golden's Alluring Getaway. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on places to stay, and you will see that on there. So,
there was people there last night. I noticed as I drove out, there was, and I don't know whether they were part of his party or not. Do you know?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
not sure.
Claudia'd have to tell us that, but
I don't think so, because there was a lot of, and they were laughing and having a good time way over on the other side there on their back patio on that.
Okay.
Yeah, they're probably just renters.
Yep, I think so.
Yeah.
We can't let them come over and eat all the food. You know? Y'all ain't allowed over here, okay? Yeah. So, anyway, but Gartrell's annual whiskey tasting. We're going to do this every year now. And,
really?
Well, I tell you,
in the month
Very
of
exciting.
October.
Yeah.
Yep. Gonna do it every year.
He's in the window right now
It's
and
a
waving at
perfect
us.
time in October.
Yeah, well, as he was saying outside on the patio, that this is really good whiskey drinking weather. You know, you have a campfire,
Got a
have a good glass of whiskey, and it's good to go, man. So, thank you so much for the Gartrells for coming in here and doing that and bringing their expertise and whiskey. They're always nice when people bring their whiskey.
Absolutely. I had to go get a bottle of water.
I know. Michelle's like, I'm having a hot flash. That was good. I like it.
Yeah. I'm like, I got to drive. I'm going to have to stay here a little bit longer.
If you want me to, I will sponsor a...
Sponsor?
Well, I will bring...
Let me close the door.
Okay. I know that I've gotten a couple of kegs here and all of that jazz, but it would be fun to get and taste around this room the 4 areas of Scotland and their Scotch whiskey.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, why do you have to be?
Right,
That's my favorite in the world, and I can't have it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot.
Yeah.
But you know what?
That's just mean.
You know what, Flash? You can do it, and I will smell it. How about that? I will smell it.
Well, it's kind of one of those things where I do a little research and then choose what would be the best from the Isle of Skye and what would be the best Highland, and go on from there and go around the different areas. There's four areas of Scotland that they distill Scotch whiskey. And some
really
are very peaty, and some are very smoky, and some are just mild, like the Highlands, which is a very mild Scotch whiskey.
I have found with Scotch, you can really, that's the one liquor that when I drink it, there is distinctive differences in certain bottles.
I don't even think 4 would do it justice, but at least we would get the taste of something from one aspect of the country and another aspect of the country and so on. And from there, that'd be all it was. It wasn't a taste of who's the best. It would be
it's just different.
Yeah, just tasting the...
Although I do like number 5.
I do like number 5 too. I got a little bit right here. And,
I see Callie McCool was out there.
Yeah.
And,
yes, Callie McCool is out there.
He said hello to me. Good morning.
You know, Callie, I need to send you the JBL Legends Travel Moment. Maybe y'all can incorporate that into your show out there as well. So we can get
well, theirs is just an hour. I don't think it would.
Well, his segment is only about 6-7 minutes, something like that.
That's true. That's
JBL
true.
Legends Travel
That's
Moment.
true. It might be.
But it's good information. You know, I didn't even think about the whole thing going on with Israel. That the travel thing would naturally be shut down.
Right.
So that's in his business. He would know that.
Right.
And it seems like, and same thing with the fires in Hawaii.
Well, Larissa and I have been to Maui 3 times, and the ships pull in where the airport is, and it's on the east side, southeast side. But the west side is where the fires were, and Lahaina is the name of the community and that we stayed and visited all 3 times. Is gone. I mean, it's just all flattened and gone. But I have a feeling that people thought that maybe the whole island had got shut down, and he needed to say something about, they've opened it up, and there's other areas. Because believe me, Maui is a beautiful place, other than probably right now.
And Maui needs tourism.
Yeah, and there you go. Yeah. I can't remember the name of the main city where the airplanes fly in. I can't think of it.
Honolulu?
No, that's on the Big Island. That's a different island.
That's actually on Oahu. That's a different one. Kona.
It's like, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Listen, by the time you fly there, by the time you actually get there, you just don't care anymore. You've been on the damn plane for so long. It's a long flight.
Well, I'm telling you what, when you land and get out of the airplane and you smell the flowers, you get that huge wave of the aroma. That is just amazing. I love it.
One day I'd like to go there.
There is still to this day, Alaska Airlines flies from nonstop from San Diego, 4.5 hours, boom, and you are landing in Maui.
Wow, that's nice.
Yes, yeah. And then you get to visit San Diego, and I could be your tour guide for San Diego because see this. And then
see how easy it works? You just got to bring him along.
I was going to say, I was just thinking, how we used to have the whole, every time J-Man mentioned, we need to do that with him. Every time he says San Diego, we need to do.
See?
Yeah.
We need
and
to do a show.
Last time you did that to me, I said, well, you got to be from somewhere.
You got to be from somewhere,
I'm not gonna say. And when we go visit Omaha, I can show. What I mean? It ain't the same, right?
Omaha.
Any new shout outs over there, hippie chick?
We've got Uncle Alex. Everybody's just talking. Uncle Alex is out there. Joe Leo said JBL Legends Travel. He was chiming in during his segment, and Callie McCool's out there. I think Bobby McQueen was talking about buying a 151. Kelly from the local side of Key West said she used to drink 151 in high school or something like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Or no, not in high school, in her 20s.
Yeah.
In her 20s.
151, we used to make hurricanes around here with 151 rum. It's got 3 different kinds of rum in it. And,
yes.
151 is one of them.
I remember when I first...
Yeah.
One and done.
The first drink you ever had of it, and that was it. You don't remember anything else.
Well, the very first, when I moved in with Tiki Man, and the very first summer party we had, I didn't know how to mix drinks or anything like that, but he taught me how to make his famous hurricanes, and I was so
world famous
hurricanes.
Everything I do is world famous.
I was so excited to learn this, and so that I could participate and give it out to people. That I was trying to be the best hostess. So, I was back there behind the bar, and I was mixing up a hurricane, and I was pouring a hurricane, and then I'd pour me a hurricane. Then I was pouring a hurricane.
I missed all that.
By 8 o'clock that night, or no, it was by 7 o'clock that night, somebody carried me upstairs, put me to bed. So
that was the end of that party.
That was the end of that. So I missed the whole, rest of the summer party. Yeah.
She was out by 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
I think that was the year Donnie Brewer was here?
It was.
Yeah.
It was. At least I got to, I was around for that part. So
yeah.
That was funny. Good morning to Ed Kubiak and Felicia.
Yeah, they must be home from church.
They said good morning from wet and rainy Crown Point, Indiana.
Yeah.
I wonder where that's at.
So we met the guy last night. What was his name that has the trucking show?
Oh, shoot. I didn't bring his card. I should have done that.
Hot Spot? Hot something?
Is it Hot Spot?
I think it is.
Yeah.
And he is a troop, either a troop leader or something for a Boy Scout troop called, I think it's 81.
I wonder if Claudia is listening to us with her good ear.
She's out there.
Yeah? I don't know. Can you hear us with your good ear, Claudia?
Seat?
Claudia.
She's
You
not
have his
there. That's
business
me.
card.
Huh?
You have his business card.
Yeah. It's upstairs.
He came to our house with a bunch of scouts, and they had a truck full of mulch, and they laid down the mulch where we wanted it all to be because we ordered quite a few 100 bags or something like that.
We'll get her in here. She can tell us.
Anyway, I got to talk to him, and he handed me his card, and I said, gee, the first thing I thought of was Rick the Stick.
Yes. And I'm sure he does know. Come in here, daughter. Darling. What's the guy's name that we met last night? Has the trucking show? Hold a minute. There we go.
Charles Gracie.
Charles Gracie. That's it.
Charles Gracie.
He was an interesting character.
Yeah.
He is. He's great. He's part of our scout troop now. So
yeah,
that's how we came in touch
Am I right on the number 81?
82.
82.
Troop 82. I think
When
we
you know
play
it, I do
Alabama
one.
next week.
It's he's been drinking Proof 81. So
there you go.
so, but no, it was so they have a trucking. What's the name of the show? Is it? You said it was. What'd you say?
Is that Hot Spot or Hot Seat or something?
Hot Seat.
Hot Seat.
Hot Seat.
That's
yeah.
it, yeah.
So maybe Rick the Stick would know about it. It's a trucking show that that they broadcast all the truckers out there.
It's kind of you guys refer to it as a blog, a podcast, right?
It's not
I was
not
thinking
a
of a
podcast.
blog.
It's
but
an actual show. On.
It's an actual show. It's not a podcast.
But it's on the internet, is it not?
So are we, yeah.
I understand.
We're not a podcast
But I meant it's not a terrestrial
No.
radio.
Yeah, and just so you know, everybody out there in radio land, terrestrial radio is going to go out of business one of these days.
Okay.
And all of those radio stations are also on the internet. They all have an app.
I understand.
They do too.
KZ 106, all of it, all that stuff have an app. And so it's finally coming around to our way of thinking. Anyway, I didn't mean to break. You couldn't hear me talking to you? Well, your bad ear was probably to the speakers.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's the way it went down. Yeah. That's
okay.
exactly how it went down.
Hey, we want to thank you guys for having us at the 5th annual Golden's Halloween party last night.
Hey, it was great having everybody there. We were so happy. We had a great turnout, great weather,
right?
Great food.
It was one of the biggest turnouts, wasn't it?
It was. It
Yeah.
was.
I
It
think
gets
it
a little
was
bit bigger
too.
every year, just like
And
the
the-
summer party, I think.
Yeah.
I loved your costumes.
There was
Oh, yeah, the Ghostbusters.
Yes.
There was no drama last night. That was really, because there were so many different people and personalities, and they all gelled and had a great time.
I know,
That
it was
super.
great.
Yeah, it was great.
Well, you feed their fat asses and then
And
let them go
everybody
sit
shuts
down.
up.
There's nothing else to
You
complain
put
about.
food in their face, and they're like, "Huh?"
Yeah,
The food was absolutely perfect.
It was
Yeah.
absolutely.
I know, everybody
wonderful.
did a great job.
Yeah.
We had Rip and
You
Beth
did a great
there.
job with the
know.
decorations.
They
I
were
mean,
awesome.
everything was beautiful, Claudia.
Thank you. Yeah, Cammie helped me with some of that, and Connor, and
Yeah.
Where'd you get all those chafing dishes?
that's Amazon.
Oh,
Amazon.com.
I see. Pretty cool.
You know about our drunk Amazon purchases?
He's not,
You heard about this?
Yeah,
Add to cart.
Alan was
Add
all
to cart.
excited about
Add to
it.
cart.
Yes.
And that's the way that
We
you
all-
guys were able to cater the wedding that
Yes.
recently happened.
Yes.
Oh.
We ought to have a notification for Amazon, that pops up on your phone the next day. Did you order this last night?
And your tables and chairs, all of the furniture,
Oh,
everything.
yeah.
It's great.
Oh, yeah. I really, really love the Ruby Tuesday. Is it Ruby Tuesday?
No, it was Applebee's.
Applebee's.
Let's be clear. It was
Bar
an
top
Applebee's.
table.
Yeah.
Applebee's table. I mean, I walked in, I'm like, oh, this is great. It's right in front of the TV. I sat there and I didn't move the rest of the night.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Yeah, which is rare for me. Usually I'm working the crowd. But anyway, I just want to say thank you for having us, and looking forward to next year for the 6th annual
Where is
Golden's on
Golden?
Halloween
Absolutely.
party.
Well,
he's
he's
cleaning
home.
up.
He's cleaning up after everything. So,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
You know how that is. All the drunks go home, and you got to clean everything up.
Yeah.
So that's how it works around here. But anyway, thank you so much.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yes.
Thank y'all.
I'm glad you had a good time. Glad everybody had a good time. Great food, great time. Held by all.
Yes.
That's right.
Heck of a party. I loved it.
And
Here we are in Key West, standing on a street corner with the one and only Paul Menta.
Well, you just made me feel like a hooker.
The dirty hooker you
Yeah,
are.
Exactly. This is my corner at Front and Duval. That's
Yeah, when you're
I tend to work here on Sundays. It's a religious thing.
When you're not making rum in the back room on the block over, right?
Exactly.
You can tell me your favorite radio station.
Is it Tiki Man?
Yeah. Do you know it?
Tiki Man Radio.
Yeah.
TikiManRadio.com.
Yeah.
Oh, What could possibly go wrong?
Here, you want a sticker?
Yep, of course.
All right, thanks, guys.
Just like an old wagon wheel. Whoa, I keep rolling. Just like an old wagon wheel. There ain't nothing bring me down, 'cause I ain't got no heart to steal. 30 days in the desert, 30 nights in the cold. Oh, 30 days out in the desert, 30 long nights in the cold. Filling up on cheap wine and that Acapulco gold.
It's time to make your plans for the biggest event in Key West, the Tiki Man Radio Songwriters Showcase Key West Bound, 7th year, baby, November the 2nd through the 4th in beautiful Key West at Dirty Harry's right off of Duval Street. Why would you go anywhere else but Key West that time of year? The weather's beautiful. We got 3 days full of jam-packed music with 30-plus musicians and artists, food, drink specials, happy hour acts, and, of course, the SAC Awards. That's the 7th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriters Showcase Key West Bound, November the 2nd through the 4th. Make your plans and come back to Key West. Why would you go anywhere else? Sponsorship opportunities are now available. Reach out to me at tikimanradio@gmail.com and get on board. Let's go to Key West and have some fun. That's the 7th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriters Showcase Key West Bound, November the 2nd through the 4th. Make your plans and come back to Key West. Why would you go anywhere else? Weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Sundays, it's the big show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Streaming live on the Island J live cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. After the big show, it's Tuesday on the Island replay with B-Man and Michelle. Recorded live from Key West. Later that afternoon on Sundays, starting at 5 p.m., it's Rick the Stick's Hometown Licks, sharing the music of his hometown. And later on Sunday, it's the Sound Man from Hell with Gary Eck, the Key West Show, live from Key West. Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m., get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man, live from Crown Point, Indiana. Wednesdays, it's Where the Boots Meet the Beach with Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou, streaming live on the MFG Tropical Live Cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios from 7 to 9 p.m. Fridays at noon, it's the local side of Key West with our concierge girl, Kelly, Tiki Man Radio's personal assistant in Key West. If you're planning a trip to Key West, make sure you reach out to Kelly. Fridays starting at 8 p.m., it's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West, live every Friday, having some fun with their friends and sharing great music. Saturdays, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings starting at midnight and going to noon. This is where we open up the massive archives of the radio station and take you back to that old shagging music. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you tune into all these great shows and keep listening to Tiki Man Radio and have some fun.
That's right, have some fun. And I just realized that soundbite does not have on it the Tuesday, the kids with Matt Callie McCool. So I need to go back and finish that.
Need to fix that. Yeah.
I will take care of that. Don't forget the kids will be doing their show every Tuesday when they're not on fall break at noon on Tuesday. So
That's
very
right.
cool, very cool. But yeah. So how you feeling over there?
I'm okay. I'm drinking water.
Are you? Yeah.
After all that, I was like, I need some water.
Yeah.
I got to drive home later.
It's not like we drank a lot.
No, but when it's 100 plus, you don't need a lot.
Yeah.
And I haven't eaten yet today. So.
Yeah.
Right.
I think we're all.
I'm getting a little hangry myself.
Yeah, I think we're all a little hangry, even
hit the
after all that food we had last night. Yeah. But anyway.
Getting a little hangry.
Got a race coming up this afternoon from Las Vegas.
All right.
Oh, I wanted to say something if I could.
Yes.
Oh, these are beautiful. Let me help you hold them up.
Thank you.
Yeah, these are beautiful.
So these cookies, I brought them for the party. These are from a girl, my friend's stepdaughter. Her name's Lily Martin. She started her own business. She's 18 and is now doing cookies.
Aren't they just gorgeous? Look at that little ghost and the spider, and this is a candy corn.
Called
and
Lily's Bakery Box.
Pumpkin.
There it is.
Those remind me of the ones that, was it J-Man? that brought those Tiki Man Radio cookies one time, sugar cookies like that.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
I think so.
And they
I
are very
remember those.
good. They're very, very good.
Right.
And they're big.
And if you didn't eat them, the Tiki Man thing would kind of like melt into it. Remember that?
Well, that's what Tiki Man does, is just melt into it.
I don't know what that.
Yeah, and she did a very good job with them. So I just wanted to
They
say,
are
tell
gorgeous.
Lily, thank you very much, and you did an excellent job with them. She's
Lily's
just
Bakery,
started.
is she in Memphis, Tennessee?
Yeah, Lily's Bakery Box. You
Yeah.
can find her on Facebook.
Okay. And can she do the same thing that the other one did? Where
I
she
bet, yeah. I'm sure if we got her a logo or something, she could probably figure something out.
Yeah, I mean, because you could make them for weddings or
Yeah.
special occasions
She
or
can
whatever.
make them for whatever, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, right now she did, obviously, it's Halloween, so
Yeah.
she asked me what did I want, and I said, well, you tell me what you want to make me. I said, show me what you got.
Well, there's all kinds
And
of
then she
themes.
created these.
You know, like B-Dog and Lou's Daughter. I think
Yeah.
the theme was teardrops or something. I can't remember now, but
And she did a great, and she's very quick. I asked her on a Friday, and she had it done by the following Wednesday.
wow, very
Yeah.
cool. And
So,
she can
thank
ship
you, Lily.
those?
I think she can, yeah.
Okay, very cool.
That's pretty awesome.
So I want to give a plug to a local person who's, trying to start out. So,
All right, so I need to announce a new show.
yay!
New show, yeah. It's 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Stick coming up this afternoon at 5 o'clock.
That does kind of fit him, though, now.
Oh, yeah. I could create a whole new flyer to go with it, a truck and all that, I can make all that happen. 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Sticks.
That would look great
Playing
on a
your
t-shirt,
hometown
too.
licks. Playing your hometown
That's
licks.
right, playing your hometown lick.
I like it.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
That's cute.
That would look good on a
Have
t-shirt.
a truck with a big extension cord flapping behind it.
Yeah.
Hey.
He said, hey now.
Works sometimes. Well, everybody down in Key West is having trouble with their internet, which has got me kind of freaked out about our show coming up. I hope
It's
they get
gonna
all
be
that worked
fine.
out.
But it did that the last time.
It's going to be fine.
I think it was the season with all the weather changing and everything.
Yeah, it's going to be fine.
They're all down there screaming, that it's the equipment that we use. I'm like, y'all are the ones having problems. It's got to be something to do in Key West, But it is what it is. But, yeah, so I don't know, man. We got a lot of people here. I don't know what the deal is with food today, what the plan is.
Well, we didn't make any. Flash didn't make any. So I'm thinking we're going to have to go out.
Get something to eat.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
any
I
other
think
time,
sometimes
Flash
we're
would be here with his skunk stew or whatever,
You know what?
Skunk stew.
Squirrel pies.
Go ahead.
I
Flash.
thought for sure that there was going to be some of Golden's stuff because he was telling me how he was going to make some chili and bring it over with the leftover.
He's going to make Brunswick stew.
Okay, that too, or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
and I just think that it was just, overwhelming the number of people that he had and how much work it took.
I had
thank you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And he was also trying to save some for some of the guys at his work.
Oh, that's right. He did say that.
Yeah. So I think he was trying to put some of that back. But and they wasn't a whole lot left. I mean, the baked bean, Gartrell's baked beans were gone.
Yep.
Tiki Man's turnip greens were gone.
Right. And my poppers were gone.
Your poppers were all gone. So there wasn't anything really left to come over here and talk about. So
the chicken was perfect too, wasn't it?
Oh, it was
fantastic.
perfect. And Golden has perfected that white sauce he makes.
Oh my
for
gosh,
it.
he really needs to market that and sell it.
He
Bottle
does.
that up and sell it. Yeah.
He
That
really
white
does.
sauce is fantastic. Now, his poppers, I would
Boy,
just
those are
in
good,
love
wasn't
with
they? Those are good
poppers.
poppers.
I think I ate 6 or 8 of them.
Yeah, they're good.
No wonder we didn't have any left.
I didn't get one of his
I was
poppers.
happy.
Well,
I was
it
happy.
was just
The
yesterday.
tray
Was,
had to go. It was about 35 of them in there.
Well, I told Claudia last night, I said, there were so many different varieties of dishes, but I thought each one of them was just a magnificent representation of whatever it was.
Yeah,
Whether
yeah,
it was
absolutely.
slime
Yeah.
beans,
The talents.
cheesecake, poppers,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
the
it was all
greens. Of
good.
course, I ate 2 generous portions of greens
I
with
ate
some
2
cornbread.
big, generous portions of greens. I love greens.
I didn't see the cornbread, or I would have done the same thing. I love cornbread. This time of year, I really love cornbread. And, I've been going up here to Food City because they'll bake cornbread muffins. And, they'll give me 6 of those or whatever, and I can put that in, I made some homemade soup. She makes her really good...
I love my turkey black bean kale chili.
Yeah, that's really good.
It's amazing.
I enjoyed your dinner Friday night. I really did. Your Big Mac.
Well, it was called.
It was good. It really was.
It's
I
the
want the recipe.
whole 30s. I did send it. I sent it to you.
Okay.
I had never made it before, and I wasn't too thrilled with it because it takes too much. The potatoes weren't cooked as well as I would have thought.
Great.
But anyway,
the pickles
it's
were
called,
an excellent touch.
Well, that's what it is. It's a Big Mac casserole.
Yeah.
Oh, Tim's gonna love it.
But it's gluten free. It's a Whole 30 approved thing. And, yes, special sauce, the whole 9 yards. But
there you go.
But you bake pickles and dill pickles in with it.
It
it's
was
pretty.
great. It
it's
really
pretty
was.
interesting.
As you can tell by looking at me, I don't push back from the table very much.
What's that burger place in Jasper that everybody goes to?
Speed Burger.
Speed Burger, yeah. I got to get down there and go to the Speed Burger.
Got a little Speedy Burger, which is similar to a Crystal hamburger.
Aren't those amazing?
And they're just fantastic. Now, I love their Chuck Wagon, which is a steak sandwich. It's country fried steak sandwich.
Ah.
And
With
and also,
gravy
Danny,
and all
I
that
got
on
you with the sliced tomatoes, and that was something.
Oh, you know
very
what? Thank
simple.
you for that.
You can't go wrong with sliced tomatoes.
Danny loves sliced tomatoes. Yeah.
I
loves
felt
sliced
so
tomatoes.
bad, because I was like, I looked at the plate of tomatoes and I started to just get all of them. I'm like, well, I
They're
can't
like,
do
they put
that.
my plate over here. Why'd they put it
Yeah.
over here?
Yeah, y'all didn't want any tomatoes, did you?
Well,
yeah.
we sliced. I think we had.
But you gave me a tomato. I brought it home.
6 or 8. Yeah, I slipped you a tomato when nobody was looking.
Yeah. Yeah, Flash put that in my pocket for a little. Don't forget your mater. I'm like, okay, thank you.
I was going to steal it.
Man, all this talk of food is making me hungry.
Oh,
I know. We'll have to figure out something. Maybe order
There's
some
hot
pizza or
peach
something.
cobbler out there.
I can't eat pizza.
There's hot peach cobbler out there. Have that
Peach cobbler?
coffee.
Can you eat peach cobbler?
No.
Well,
did you get any of my
But y'all
fermented
can.
pickles? My fermented pickles.
Oh, those pickles are good
Not,
too.
but I wish I had.
Oh,
everybody else out there said, damn it, I'm hungry now. Everybody else is hungry. So,
yeah.
Yesterday was just absolutely perfect from sun up to sundown.
It was.
Everything that happened in between was just perfect.
I really love this time of year, when the weather changes a little bit and,
October's my favorite month
after
of the
a
year.
long, hot summer. I mean, I love summer too, but after a long, hot summer, it's nice when it cools off. And you can go outside and you can actually relax and not have to worry about burning up or anything like that,
Well, and
So
you've got football if you're a football fan. If you're a baseball fan, you've got the playoffs, which is always exciting. And you've got the starting of hockey. You've got the starting of basketball.
Yeah.
It's just a fun time.
It is.
Year. And,
And
of course, the weather, that goes without saying.
I got to do something this morning I hadn't been able to do yet. I got to sit out on the, what's it called?
Veranda?
The Ed Paradise Way veranda.
With a cup of coffee
Yeah.
this morning.
Yeah.
It is kind of nice out there. Isn't
It is really nice. It's a nice spot.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, thank you. I
There is
appreciate
some very good catfishing going on right now. I yesterday or the day before, I can't remember, I filleted out about 30 pounds of flathead.
Oh, wow.
And then a week before that, I filleted out about 25 pounds of flathead. I've
When's
got
the
more-
fall fish fry?
I understand. I have got
Right.
more catfish in my freezer than I got chicken.
Well, we can cook 'em.
And it's all vacuum sealed and done up right. But I can't believe this time of year where I live over by the marina, which is part of Wolftever, how prolific these big flathead catfish are, and how they want to get on that hook.
Well, they haven't dropped the water yet.
It's going down. Let me tell you, it's down about 1.5 feet.
Is it? Okay, yeah.
Are there any frog leg fans out there?
I
love
like
frog legs.
I like frog legs.
Some.
That's nasty.
No,
Y'all eat
no,
frog
it's
legs.
not. They
It tastes like
great.
chicken.
No.
Do they?
Yeah. No.
Well, we were much younger when we had a lot more free time, but Golden, and our friend Marty, Marty, the tall guy with beautiful wife, Kathy, and the late Tiny. Oh, I'll remember.
Yeah,
Tiny. I
Lake
don't know if
Tiny,
you ever
yeah.
met him, but I think everybody else met our friend Tiny, who passed last year.
Yeah.
I love Tiny.
I
miss Tiny.
We'd go out and get frogs all spring, and then sometime, usually in July, we would have a fish and frog leg fry, and some of those turned into quite epic parties.
Alan Golden told me about that a few months back. He said, hey, you know, what about this and what about that? And then we talked about frog legs. And I said, I have never been gigging in my life, but he gave me the whole rundown about flashlights in the night, get him in the eyeballs, you know, and now you got a frog.
We took it very seriously. There was no drinking until after. We were very serious about our frogging, and
you frog gigging.
We had specific jobs. Golden would run the boat, and Marty was so tall, long-armed, he would gig the frogs because he had that longer reach, and I was the cut man. I stayed pretty much nasty the whole time.
He's been down South Georgia to wild boar hunting.
Oh yeah.
You know, so you got any spots down there for wild boar hunting?
There's not a lot of boar around our place. If we see a wild hog, it's shot on sight on the We don't want them to get started. They'll ruin cropland.
I was southeast of Macon, where I was. I had a couple of stands down there that I got.
Over near Fitzgerald, over in that area?
You know what? I don't know the state that well to know exactly, but all I know is the main town was near Macon, and then south and east. It's called Woods and Water is the outfitter. Woods and Water.
Woods and Water. Mm-hmm. Michelle, when are you heading back?
After I eat.
After you eat?
Because I'm hungry.
Yeah, we're all hungry. We all got to go get something to eat.
Yeah. The great thing about going back, the only great thing about going back to Memphis is one, my husband's there.
Yeah.
That's a great thing.
You gain an hour back, so, you know.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, we appreciate you coming up here and helping the people in Memphis find their stolen truck and make sure they get home. It was, I don't get to see her in lightning speed on call like that very often, but I admit, that was
pretty funny. Last time. I was like,
apparently
whoa.
people in Memphis, they don't call the police; they just call Michelle. It's like, what are we gonna do? Well, you go eat your fortune cookie. I'm on top of it. Tim will be en route, and ETA is in 5 minutes. Okay, so.
And if her cheesecake's involved, I'm there. Just let me know when and
I know,
where.
it is so good. It's so
Well,
good.
you can have one of the 80,000 I left Danny.
I know. It was a lot.
17.
I loved it too, but after 6 months, I was like, I don't think I can eat anymore. I don't think I can do it.
I don't think I like cheesecake anymore.
I used to love this.
I don't know that I could ever get.
Well, she vacuum packs them, right?
Yeah, and we freeze
They're
them.
like hockey pucks. You,
And they're
you can throw
perfect.
them wherever you want.
Yeah, I mean,
they're
for
perfect
frozen,
when they're like,
you use them as
unfold
step
'em.
stools out on the
If
patio.
a hockey puck was as big as that cheesecake, I could actually follow it on TV. That's my problem with hockey. I cannot follow the puck.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
You just
it's
need
hard.
a cheesecake instead of a hockey puck.
You remember the year
They'll
that they
follow it.
put the little light on the puck? They did it for a couple of seasons. So I mean,
That was the only
shot-
time I could ever follow the
and
puck
they
on
shot
TV.
around the place, and I guess it wasn't very popular amongst people. So they
All right,
dropped
well,
it.
I think
Danny, I just wanted to remind everybody, this was your winner.
That was your winner.
E.H. Taylor small batch. If you can find it, it's worth a try. If you have to pay more than $79 for it, just forget about it and find it at a cheap.
Well, I'm sure Uncle Alex is trying to find it right now so he can resell it. So
Exactly.
if he finds one, we'll try to get one from him. But anyway, coming up later this afternoon, you're going to have it's 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Stick from an undisclosed location coming up at 5 p.m. Playing your hometown licks. I like that. And then tonight, we've got the Key West show with Gary X, Sound Man from Hell, coming up at 8 o'clock and goes till damn near midnight. So tune in as much as that as you can stand and have some fun with it. And then, of course, Monday we got the Get on the Peace Train. They're doing a really good job with that show up there.
They really are.
Yeah, doing a really good job up there. Of course, that guy in Paradise, he'll be on there. You don't want to miss that because he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. And for all the warriors out there, thank you for joining us from That Guy in Paradise.
Absolutely.
Makes him happy. Gets off my ass about having new people in the chat. So that was great.
Subscribe.
Thank you all. Thank you all very much.
Thank you guys for all getting on that chat because I want to see many more.
There you go. Be very big on that. Anyway, coming up immediately following the show, it's the Tuesday on the Island replay with B-Man and Me show. But for right now, it's time for us to get on out of here and let you get on with your day. Start your day the positive way with some island vibes and Tiki Man Radio. For God's sakes, turn off the negativity. Get the negativity out of your life. Just tell her to pack her crap and get the hell out, okay? Just and get on down the road. Get some positivity in your life and Tiki Man Radio. Download the free app. Take it with you everywhere you go. You can always go over to SoundCloud, where all of our shows are archived, the audio version, and Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you subscribe and hit the little button. We'll be back next week with another edition of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. Have a great day, everybody.
See ya.
So long, my friends, farewell, goodbye.
That was fun.
I'd love to stay and play and sing for a while, but it's time to hit the road. Say goodbye, so long, farewell, bye-bye. Andy!
Goodbye to my friends, I'm glad you were here. It's time for us to go and get another beer. I'd like to see your smiling faces again, so goodbye, my friends, bye-bye. Thank you for the open invitation, your kind of laws and adulation. But look at the time, oh Lord, we gotta fly. So long, farewell, baby, bye-bye.
All right, kid.
Hey there now, friends, it's time to go. But we'll return and do another show.
That's right.
When we come back, drop in and say hi. So long, farewell, bye-bye.
All right, Dirk, bring it home now. Come on.
Give me a smile and a warm embrace. Pick up your coat and grab that old suitcase. I hear the whistle blowing down the track. And say for sure when we're coming back. So long, farewell, baby, bye-bye. And now we're leaving with tears in our eyes. We'll be back soon, so don't you cry. So long, farewell, bye-bye. So long, farewell, bye-bye. So long, farewell, bye-bye.
Whoa.
So long, everybody. Have a fantastic day. Tuesday on the Island replay with B-Man and Me show coming up next. Have a great day, everybody.